For my connect, so they let me eat. A rapper, but I was a drug trafficker before I left the streets. These 10 more crack commandments. Frank Wright, rest in peace. Number 20, gotta be to make sure that you count the money. Singles and fives under hundreds, we call that bankroll a dummy. I've been on both sides of that, made a smooth relationship ugly. When dealing with a true connect, my first goal is get you to trust me. 19 is, don't never burn the plug, dog, that silly shit. I had to mention it, since this one wasn't on Biggie list. He knew you have a hard time comprehending it. I mean, risking six-figure business for pennies is kind of ridiculous. 18, you better test that work before you buy it. Yeah, of course they gon' say it's fire, but you know these niggas be lying. Me and Bonds was OT with 80 racks, but that's on the driver. Drove back with the money, cause when the fiend tried it, he up and denied it. 17, take care of the people around you. They only appreciate how you
can't keep up. My man's birthday today, so everybody better holla out on that Boogz. Shout him out. His birthday today. But like I said, he ain't in the building. Shout out on the world once again. I don't even know. I can't keep up with the guy. But big happy birthday. Shout out to Boogz, my partner in crime over here. Happy birthday, Boogz. I love you, brother.
Listen,
all
most
this
people confused how we spend our money on whips and jewels.
Fire,
they think we fools. Now a drug dealer's view by a Benz or a chain or two. Go broke and sell everything in a week. You be back like new. So basically, fuck all that spending on clothes and tricking on hoes.
Yeah, so what's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a good week. You know, nice Sunday today. A little cloudy out there, but it's all good. It's all good. Knicks playing the Jazz tonight. Hope we get the W. Let's go, Knicks. We got 2 in a row. Let's get one more, make it 3. We're finally at 30 wins. Let's get to 31, boys. Let's go. Shout out to Who Run the City. Another podcast up there on Reflex Radio. Y'all need to check them out for sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want to hear some more music? I'm in my Staten Island bag actually a little bit earlier, so let's get into some of my boy Frank Nitty. He might be stopping by later. So, yeah, my man Frank. Big Step is gonna stomp. Yeah, Frank Nitty, Big Step is available on all streaming platforms.
Big steppers, we gon' stomp. Foreign rides, we don't walk. Ice on, lights off. Need more bands, what you thought? 100 grand, run it up. Double back, double up. Blank decks, know why? I got the drip when I walk. Big steppers, we gon' stomp. Foreign rides, we don't walk. Ice on, lights off. Need more bands, what you thought? 100 grand, run it up. Double back, double up. Blank decks, know why? I got the drip when I walk. Big bank, take low bank. Big drip, big bag. He mad cause his girl know us. Toxic, red flag. Charge kicks, hit the moonwalk. Ice on, help me cool off. Heat seeking. 16's going C4. Detonate, come fit like a felon case. Money bag, it's a pillowcase. Got my weight up, featherweight to a heavyweight. Made it clear, no Bacardi. Straight to the point, Sharpie. Sorry, Barbie. Baby, welcome to the party. Big steppers, we gon' storm. Foreign rides, we don't walk. Ice on, lights off. Need more bands, what you thought? 100 grand, run it up. Double back, double up. Blank decks, know why? I got the drip when I walk. Big steppers, we gon' storm. Foreign rides, we don't walk. Ice on, lights off. Need more bands, what you thought? 100 grand, run it up. Double back, double up. Blank decks, know why? I got the drip when I walk.
Shout out for him. My man Frank Nitty, Big Steppers. Check that out, all streaming platforms. So speaking of Staten Island, I'm sure everybody's a fan of what's the comedian's name? Is D'Alessandro, the kid D'Alessandro from Staten Island. I know he's putting out a tour with Vic Benedetto, I believe his name is, a comedian tour, and they titled it Bad Fellas, and back to back on the cover is the two comedians looking like Truth and my man Frank B, like their cover. But just speaking of that, we're gonna get to that. I want to have Truth up here and have a discussion about that. But just speaking of that, we're gonna play something from that album, Bad Fellas, the title track, Fire.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, Bad Fellas. Frank, be the truth.
Fogo kasihon suma como lumeko.
Everybody's a gangster till a gangster walks in.
La mia ghiaccio.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Durano.
I give a
Non si
fuck
dà
who you know.
pace, ma chi?
I give a fuck about your stories, none of that bullshit. Hey, yo, my pop taught me strike first, Frankie, we talk later. Never been afraid of big mouths who toss paper. Lord Savior, Jesus Christ, I need guidance now. Hoping I'm never forced to decide I have to fire rounds. Life-changing decision, rocking a hard place. Fake gangsters, they've been watching too much Scarface. Me? I write lines you can sniff out a car taste. Raw gasoline and this life is a harsh race. Ready, set, go, full throttle, the gun blast. Time to pull cards, he's either real or he runs fast. Fake gangsters washed up like my son's bath. Keep living in the past, then get stuffed in the trunk smashed. One task lately, that's exposing it all. Tired of your stories, you bore me, I'm over it all. So call your uncle, your cousin, you ain't got soldiers at all. Frank, be the truth, bad fellas, wops over the wall, gay guys.
Siamo nel cielo e io non giura muri. Fogo kasihon suma como lumeko. La mia ghiaccio.
Bad fellas,
Durano.
the truth.
Non si dà pace, ma chi?
Static.
Ma la muta.
I'm a bad fella, either way you slice it. My destiny was death to jail, I had to rewrite it. I'm making music, getting paid, I never been more excited. Cause my bars are hitting hard like back when Tyson was fighting. It was royalty in Sicily, way before the banana boat. Have no fear, I'm the whack Italian rapper antidote. Every time you rap, your grandmother spits on the kitchen floor. My kumpada does amazing things with her throat. Ajita, that's what they be giving me. You don't know the culture, speak the language, and you never been to Italy. I work hard for everything I got. Is you shitting me? I'm knocking at your door. You're behind my back, whispering, bickering, never do the tit for tat. It's not about who you was or where you from, it's where you at. And currently you reside at the bottom of the food chain. I could go deaf and still make better music than you.
Siamo nel cielo
Fuck out of
e
here.
io non giura muri. Fogo kasihon suma como lumeko.
So that was the title track, Bad Fellas, or Frank Being the Truth's compilation album. The tour that the comedian D'Alessandro is going on is called Funny How. On that album, they also had a track called Funny How, which is a fire track. But I think that, you know, there's some they're trying to get on that tour somehow, opening up. I think would be a great thing for everybody, for both parties, for Frank and the Truth, for Vic and Eric D'Alessandro, for everybody there. I think that'll be a great thing. That should happen. Everybody should reach out to each other, and that should happen. I know the Truth's been trying hard. Everybody tagging in the song and then tagging Vic and D'Alessandro in this stuff, trying to get them to peep it, and they should have this in their show just as like an opening, you know. Why not? Frank Being the Truth.
Back row.
You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Making more than my teachers who used to put me down. You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Laughing all the way to the bank, who funny now? You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Cause back in the day, I was the class clown. What? You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? What the fuck is so funny? Tell me I'm funny how? I'm known to make you laugh a lot. Cross me, shoot at your feet, I make you dance a lot. You not a spider, you a tarantula. Sucking on your dream girl neck like my name Dracula. Yeah, I went from hand-me-downs to hand me my money. Fuck around, I'll leave you with 3 fingers like Sonny. Or fuck your face up like coffee cake. Listen, I was taught to hustle, you was taught to hate. I came here to take over, not amuse you. Try to go ball for ball with me and I'll abuse you. Yeah, easy money like Lufthansa. You got a mouth of a gangster, heart of Putana. Sunday morning in my bathrobe espresso. Money can't help you if the music's not special. Frank Sinatra, New York, I did it my way. I choke you with the hose you used to water your driveway. Yeah, you say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Making more than my teachers who used to put me down. You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Laughing all the way to the bank, who funny now? You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Cause back in the day, I was the class clown. What? You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? What the fuck is so funny? Tell me I'm funny how?
I heard we got him pissed like a rest stop. Espresso Zambuca got the drip like a fresh pot. They said they want the truth, but I guess not. Powder on the feet with the decks, no dress socks. Arm out the window, pinky ring with a stogie. On the porch, cup of coffee, listening to oldies with OGs that can take you out the picture like Adobe. Phony hard shell, soft inside like cannolis. Just get the record set, you better have them weapons kept. Man, you couldn't even shake down an Etch-a-Sketch. So keep acting like you guard and you hard, cause I recollect that you couldn't protect your neck. Better have a couple goons when you run around. And keep acting like a stroons and we hunt you down. Yeah, my Irish hit is fine, you make you jump around. Look me in my face and explain to me that I'm funny how.
Yeah, you say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Making more than my teachers who used to put me down. You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Laughing all the way to the bank, who funny now? You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? Cause back in the day, I was the class clown. What? You say I'm funny, but I'm funny how? What the fuck is so funny? Tell me I'm funny how?
You know how you tell a story? What?
No, I don't know. You said. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am
Vic, I don't know how you say his name, and Eric D'Alessandro definitely should have the truth. And Frank B open up with that song. Why not? Why not? I would love to hear Truth's opinion on that. I would love to have a conversation about that. So definitely should happen. What else we got here? My man Frank Nitty put out a mixtape back in 2021. I was feeling that song. Cut you off right here. This shit is fire.
Baba make classics. If you ain't rockin' with familiar, I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Ain't getting money, stay chasing clout. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Causing traffic in my lane. I'ma cut you off. 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 If you ain't rockin' with familiar, I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Ain't getting money, stay chasing clout. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Causing traffic in my lane. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off.
Cut them off, blaze. Love is lost, faded. I got no time for none of these haters. They only hate. Daily departed, they know who started all of these waves. Look at my team, notice the theme. Nobody fake. I don't think twice. I cut them off within the blink of an eye. Why? Niggas lie, oh my. Real, recognize, oh my. Cut them off if they start moving too funny. Cut them off like the roof when it gets sunny. I know what I'm doing with money. I'm a golden goose who dudes it just uses and dummies. And RZA just threw me a few of them gummies. The body high, got me grooving, it's lovely. Everything I'm doing fuzzy. My new boo got a donkey. You couldn't walk in my shoes, and I'm out here running and juking them cousin. I'm popping, bubbly. I go to the airport and then choose the country. I never been lucky, just been with women who think they in heaven. It's just me. Breath of success. You get delivered the breads, I get delivered the checks. You see how we differ? That's why I'm cutting them off like I'm driving with liquor. They thought I would miss it, but not if they only ate off of my plate and don't help with the dishes. Nah.
If you ain't rockin' with familiar, I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Ain't getting money, stay chasing clout. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Causing traffic in my lane. I'ma cut you off. 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 If you ain't rockin' with familiar, I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Ain't getting money, stay chasing clout. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Causing traffic in my lane. I'ma cut you off. 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 Haters hating on me. Double ICE. Yeah, they talk a good game, so I run up on them. Now they hooked IV. Close your mouth, you don't want that. Lace up in this combat. Getting smoke, catching L, spirit bomb, higher power, that's contact. Talking about trapping, you acting and flapping, just rapping, be doing the most. Mention our brand and the family is coming, them lighters up, you don't want any smoke. Want all of the smoke, roll up, air it out. Flat tires, flat beds, flat line, snub. Turn down for what? We gon' turn up some more. That drama hitting, we hardly missing, they gonna missing like ghosts. Pac-Man, wake up, stay woke. The monsters come, you going swimming. Cinder blocks, no joke. Lucky Luciano, Paulie Castellano. I'm just being frank, flying across Verrazano. I'm too street, don't play. If you cross me, look both ways. If you ain't rockin' with familiar, I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Ain't getting money, stay chasing clout. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Causing traffic in my lane. I'ma cut you off. 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 If you ain't rockin' with familiar, I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Ain't getting money, stay chasing clout. I'ma cut you off. I'ma cut you off. Causing traffic in my lane. I'ma cut you off. 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 I'ma cut you off.
That whole mixtape by Frank Nitty last year was fire. If you haven't checked that out, it came out last year, 2021. Frank Nitty the Wrath. Yeah, that shit was fire. That whole mixtape. It's that Staten Island drill for you, yo. That's all I like to hear. Staten Island, we doing it. We're doing it big. We got comedians doing it. We got rappers doing it. We got podcasts doing it. That whole mixtape. Everybody. It's that Staten Island. everybody. What else you want to hear? They Bing Bong came out with a remix, huh? Nems, Fat Joe. Who else was on there? I didn't even listen to it yet. I seen it promoted, but I ain't listened to it yet. So I wanted to get into that. Yeah, Busta, Fat Joe. Let's see.
Bing Bong. I'm with the Kings of New York, and this the theme song.
Crack. Hey yo, Pain don't care about son. Put your lights out. Know how many homies I seen die when it's nights out. I'm the Big Daddy Kane with the raw fool. Now what you want, hot? Dope and dog food. Keep it a kilo, know as hard as me. Birthed out the water, started charging fees. Surfing Maybachs, make it hard to breathe. So we posted on the gram for the gods to see. Yo, I'm 2G, Dapper Dan designed me. Been freshman since the class of 9-3. I put the bean to your bomb, blow your whole melon. Put the beats on your moms, not what the doc's selling. 4 million on the watch, that's a lot of dancing. 20,000 square feet, that's a lot of mansion. Balenciaga with the boot, stay hating. The whole Coney Island know it ain't Nathan. It's crack. Bing bong, bing little dusty mother. You got ringworm. I used to be gorilla, but now I'm King Kong. I'm with the Kings of New York, and this the theme song. Oh, you thought this was done, stupid? Never. You better go and get your guns. I got crack on the track like I'm punched. And stupid. Even Biggie would tell you that I'm the one. Stupid. They said it was finished. Then I made it more poppin', and they said it's a gimmick. Stop. I told them your life something with your wife's mouth. Then what? Then I brought Coney Island to the White House. All state to state, and they knowin' my raps. You should've got at me before. Now ain't no holding me back. No. They thought it was all jokes. Ain't even know that I rap. The bullet hit him, and he died. He ain't even know he got clapped. Now I walk into the club and drop to the floor. Oh Don't let the internet fool you. You'll get rocked in the jaw. They asked if I could do it again. I told them, bet me. $1 billion on TikTok. Don't ever disrespect me.
Lupido,
Stupid.
9UL stupido. Goofy character, type to marry a groupie. Bing bong, I'm at your front door. Ding dong, the white girl, an Empire State Builder, but King Kong. With a board date, you go to the yacht club. It's no thing to put your brain in a hot tub. That's an NFT. I piss in your Hennessy. I'm about peace, but I got issues and tendencies. I know I need therapy, but I'm in the Alpine 7. Fully loaded, the homie trailed in the Cherokee. Know that he's strapped too. His gun ain't for tattoos. I'm playing bass, but you are sweet. It's jackfruit. They ask me where I stay. Tell them out of the way. Ain't a beach on your block. How you riding the wave? How you live without a fire? Who's providing the flames? Bing bong, you not a player if you're not in the game. Ghost.
Bing bong, bing little dusty mother. You got ringworm. I used to be gorilla, but now I'm King Kong. I'm with the Kings of New York, and this the theme song.
Bing bong, you trash, you should have been gone.
Why y'all got me listening to the clean version?
Bing bong, I'm with the Kings of New York, and this the theme song.
So I guess he's referring to Fat Joe, Busta, and Styles P.
Crack. Hey yo, Pain don't care about son. Put your lights out. Know how many homies I seen die when it's nights out. I'm the Big Daddy Kane with the raw fool. Now what you want, hot? Dope and dog food. Keep it a kilo, know as hard as me. Birthed out the water, started charging fees. Surfing Maybachs, make it hard to breathe. So we posted on the gram for the gods to see. Yo, I'm 2G, Dapper Dan designed me. Been freshman since the class of 9-3. I put the bean to your bomb, blow your whole melon. Put the beats on your moms, not what the doc's selling. 4 million on the watch, that's a lot of dancing. 20,000 square feet, that's a lot of mansion. Balenciaga with the boot, niggas stay hating. The whole Coney Island know niggas ain't Nathan. It's crack. Bing bong, bing little dusty motherfucker, you got ringworm. I used to be gorilla, but now I'm King Kong. I'm with the Kings of New York, and this the theme song. Oh, you thought this shit was done, stupid? Never. You better go and get your guns. I got crack on the track like I'm punched. And stupid. Even Biggie would tell you that I'm the one. Stupid. They said it was
finished. Nah. Then I made it more poppin', and they said it's a gimmick. Stop. I told them fuck your life, suck a dick with your wife's mouth. Then what? Then I brought Coney Allen to the White House. All state to state, and they knowin' my raps. You should've got at me before, now ain't no holding me back. No. They thought it was all jokes, ain't even know that I rap. The bullet hit him, and he died. He ain't even know he got clapped. Now I walk into the club, and bitches drop to the floor. Oh Don't let the internet fool you, you'll get rocked in the jaw. They asked if I could do it again, I told them bet me. $1 billion on TikTok, don't ever disrespect me.
Lupido, stupid. Nah, nigga, you El Stupido. Goofy ass character, type to marry a groupio. Bing bong, I'm at your front door. Ding dong, the white girl, an Empire State Builder, but King Kong. Fuck with a board date, you go to the yacht club. It's no fucking thing to put your brain in a hot tub. That's an NFT. I piss in your Hennessy. I'm about peace, but I got issues and tendencies. I know I need therapy, but I'm in the Alpine 7. Fully loaded, the homie trailed in the Cherokee. Know that he's strapped too. His gun ain't for tattoos, I'm playing bass, but you a sweet. Fuck it, it's jackfruit. They ask me where I stay, tell them out of the way. Ain't a beach on your block, how you riding the wave? How you lit without a fire? Who's providing the flames? Bing bong, you not a player if you not in the game. Ghost.
Bing bong, bing, little dusty motherfucker, you got ringworm. I used to be gorilla, but now I'm King Kong. I'm with the Kings of New York, and this the theme song.
Shit, nigga. Bing bang. You niggas trash, you motherfucker should've been gone. Gigantic bars flatting every fucker sing this song. You crab louse infected rap niggas wearing thongs. My nigga, bing bang. I slap niggas with paddles like I'm playing ping pong. Everything about me real right, y'all niggas been wrong. Simultaneous fucking 4 bitches dick long. Type of shit we did used to cause a vomit. Front on the block after niggas went in your partner's wallet. Sicker than colon cancer when they find a polyp. Mr. C, when I give you this first, they feel a wallop. Fuck you talking about? Bing bang. I put my foot in everybody's face. King Kong. I sell every type of drug you see the strip line. Coke, crack, dope, weed, explosive, big bomb.
Bing bong, bing, little dusty motherfucker, you got ringworm. I used to be gorilla, but now I'm King Kong. I'm with the Kings of New York, and this the theme song. Factory.
Think about that remix. That was the first time I heard it. I didn't think it was bad actually, and I'm always excited to hear Styles' verse for sure. Styles is top 5 DOA for sure. Always. You know, it's tough going through like the Rap Life playlist on Apple, man. It's so frustrating. You gotta search for good music. You know what I mean? These days, like what's given to you on the radio and the playlist on Spotify, the playlist on Apple isn't what everybody wants to be hearing, and they try to push it on you, man. So you really got to dig sometimes to find some good music. Like I'm looking at the Rap Life playlist now, and man, very disappointing, to say the least, because you got a lot of mixtapes that dropped, albums that dropped in the past week or so. Great rappers, not even the past week or so, because the Rap Life playlist has songs came out a year ago, and there's albums that came out in the last few months that deserve to be up there, and they're not. And that shit pisses me off, man. That shit really pisses me off. But we'll get into something that's on there that I think deserves to be on there. Like my man Juice WRLD, like gone way too soon. We didn't get to see the whole outcome of him. Pop Smoke, Triple X, like those guys, man. Said that we didn't get to see what they come, but I like to see that their names are still up on there. That means that they still have a following. People are still listening to them, and they still got a machine working behind them to make sure that everybody gets to hear their stuff, even though they're not here no more. So when I see those names, I'm happy to see that there. So let's get into some Juice, because I know I get Juice WRLD's fans all over the place.
Sometimes I wanna be by my lonely. I party perk by my lonely. I put in work by my lonely. 40 of me, you know it's my homie. I wanna be by my lonely. I take the perk by my lonely. I put in work by my lonely. 40 of me, you know that's my homie. My mind sometimes gets dark and wild. My mind sometimes I don't wanna be bothered. Inhale, exhale, breathing just got a little harder. I mean well, all's well, it ends well. Inhale, exhale, losing my sanity probably. I'll see you in hell, yeah, I'ma meet you there. As of lately, my demons, they bother me. When I'm sleeping, they sitting on top of me. And wherever I go, they'll follow me. I fell into the pit and it's bottomless. They want my soul, but it isn't my property. Try to take it from me, demonic robbery. Crazy the way that the devil allowed of me. Just leave me alone. I could do bad on my own. I get high off my ass on my own. Paranoia is strong. What if she don't love me no more? I hope I'm wrong. Sometimes. I wanna be by my lonely. I party perk by my lonely. I put in work by my lonely. 40 of me, you know it's my homie. I wanna be by my lonely. I take these perk by my lonely. I put in work by my lonely. 40 of me, you know that's my homie. Oh, there ain't no place like home. I wanna go back home. I hate the world we know. There ain't no place like home. I wanna go back home. I hate the world we know. Mind fumbling. I wonder if I'm gonna live. All these threats that I get from my enemies. Wonder why I keep a 40 right next to me. Scared of niggas running in my vicinity. I'ma be the killer, ain't no one killing me. That's a better choice like voting for Hillary. Where I'm from, niggas don't give a fuck, so we loading up and shooting like documentary. Numb to the core, I don't wanna feel shit anymore. I don't wanna feel rich anymore. Know that they want me dead, so I'm taking meds until I fall on the floor. I don't know who to call anymore. I don't know what to call it anymore. Tears fall like raindrops, but now I don't wanna ball anymore. Pick up the rock, score. I peel, pop some more. Why? It knows me inside. I know it ain't right, but it's part of the ride.
I just wanted to play that because it's on the Rap Life playlist, and everybody says I'm biased and don't listen to any of these new guys. And just wanted to give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I'm not really crazy about that sound, but I know Juice WRLD has a lot of fans, and his numbers just keep rising as far as these streams go. So somebody's listening to it, man. Somebody's a fan. Me, not so much, just honestly. I'm not gonna say I like the guy because he passed, you know what I mean? I'm playing it for everybody else that, is sick of me playing that boom bap, But right back to that boom bap, though, matter of fact.
Mikey King. Yeah.
My mama had 2 real ones, I just happen to be the oldest. With this passion, I'm gon' kill it, crack a smile, fuck my opponent. So much action on these corners, old head came home from a quarter. He been down since 97, phones is out, niggas recording. He can barely work an iPhone, he wake up and he program. This nigga built like Conan, he used to be the dope man. Early mornings, we was out there grinding like a slow jam. Never touched no paper, now I can put it in my pro hand. I can tell you about them hoes, about them snakes, about these haters. Best revenge besides murder, never stop getting your papers. Fast break, you got the ball, just focus up, score the layup. Celebrate all of your wins, put on some Hov and pour some Ace out. I think I'm Elon Musk, I think I'm Jeff Bezos. Call me Simon, bitches doing shit just cause I say so. Really from them blocks where niggas get shot every day though. You tough, right? My name came with a felony like J.O. Just me, shooter and trainer. 1,000 miles from home, still it feel like I'm home. I study rich, I study Gotti, I study Capone. Kick a king right out the throne, I'm in a different zone. I really love the streets, so hard to leave that bitch alone. 1,000 miles from home, still it feel like I'm home. I smell like money, I got on some rich nigga colognes. Call a lawyer, what it's gonna cost to bring my niggas home. I really love the streets, so hard to leave that bitch alone. Leave that bitch alone. leave that bitch alone. Leave that bitch alone. I really love the streets so hard to leave that bitch alone. Return of the Mac, shut out the Drano, watching the Godfather. Really got me watching for Fredo. Niggas is Flago, I lingo different. Pino sipping, hit the plug, kilos missing. Drugs, sports, and entertainment, the things they always seem to mention. Thoughts is taking over, NYPD trying to make their quota. Nigga, you lost. Thought it was coke, they sold you baking soda. I got this hunger inside my body, I just can't control it. I'm not the one that came to lease it, bitch, I came to own it. I came from perks and spilling sodas, hoopties spinning corners. I ain't stopping to me and my brothers like the fucking Jonas. Before Corona, niggas would turn you into an organ donor. Anti-informant, all I smoke is California. East 40 cows before the crowds, 38s before the hate. Kept a razor, hit your face, watch it bubble like champagne, nigga. Hated or love it, 50 in game. Niggas knew you all your life. Money make them look at you strange, can't explain it. 1,000 miles from home, still it feel like I'm home. I study rich, I study Gotti, I study Capone. Kick a king right out the throne, I'm in a different zone. I really love the streets so hard to leave that bitch alone. 1,000 miles from home, still it feel like I'm home. I smell like money, I got on some rich nigga cologne. Call a lawyer, what it's gonna cost to bring my niggas home. I really love the streets so hard to leave that bitch alone. Leave that bitch alone. Leave that bitch alone.
That was off Davies. How did I get here? A story about Davies. What I like about that is he got into the studio with producers Mike and Keys, and when rappers do that, Nas did it with his last project, Magic, with the producer. Like, I feel like the albums are just a different vibe when you have one artist and one producer working together on that project. It sounds so much better. Davies did it last year with the album Hoffa. He did who was the producer? Harry Fraud was the producer. Him and Hoffa did this one. Mike and Keys, like, it's just a different sound when a rapper gets into the studio with the producer for the entirety of the album, which I think is dope. It's like one of my, I always look forward to that album. If that album is just that rapper and the producer, I'm listening to it for fact. Like, even Styles P and Havoc came out with a joint project. I'm almost positive Havoc produced, if not 100% of that album, 99%, 98% of that album. Because Havoc, if you didn't know, is a producer, you know. But that whole album, you definitely check that out and let me know what you think about it. Davies, How Did I Get Here? A story about Davies. Whole thing, fire. Love it. Not to mention Benny the Butcher's album, Time to Talk 4. I already know about that. You know, one thing we never do on here is to put on some throwbacks. So I'm just playing some music today just because I'm in one of those moods. I just want to hear some shit. One of my favorite shit from back in the day, favorite albums that made me fall in love with hip hop was when Diddy made No Way Out. No Way Out for me was like one of the reasons why I love this shit. So I'm gonna play a track from No Way Out featuring Jay-Z. It's like a sneaker. Nobody even knows Jay-Z was on this album back in the day. But Young G's, this shit is fire.
Check it out. Fuck all that pretty shit. Taking it back to the gutter for you motherfuckers. Niggas know what the dawn is.
Out of this world like Mars when I spit these bars. Come fuck with these stars. Up in luxury cars.
Who wrote this? I know Diddy did not write
from the cops. Crucial choices to make like AC at a drop. Are we gonna stop? Shit, man, never my squad go broke. Your squad ought to choke. Watch your circle vanish like cigar smoke. Ain't no joke when your ones don't show. Nigga, I know. Might say been there, done that like Dre. Through hard work, I earned the vault. Promise God to never look back or I turn to salt. Got nice watches, nice cars, nice bitches and rings. Guess it's safe to say a nigga like me got nice things. Can't relate to motherfuckers who ain't got no cake. When you all fucked up and can't get no break. When your fake ass friends don't help you out when you need it. Be on some real bullshit, politely tell you to beat it. Fuck that, get your own nigga, don't ask me for shit. That's what I did.
now they all asking for hits. Nigga, it's on for the simple fact I let it be known. We still fly but separately, cause now I charter my own. Come on, propellers, good fellas, leave all them player haters jealous. Billboard charts should tell us they can't touch us. Why niggas bring the ruckus? Because release dates bigger than Mandela's, motherfuckers.
Some ghetto boys in these ghetto streets.
Fire track back then.
And every day they gotta fight to stay alive. It's just reality.
Check it. These here's the dog years that motherfuckers don't share. I try to bring you life, but motherfuckers won't dare. So I travel with the barrel, with the chrome, with the lead. So when it's on, then it's on, the shots blown through your head. I've been rich, I've been poor, I saved and blown bread. Some say I've been here before because of the way I zone. Some said chicken zones like the falling of Rome. Reoccurring, that he thinks like that cause he's observant. Won't be known till I'm gone and they can study my bones. Mentally been many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. In the physical, unseen like a lost body. In fact, my thoughts don't differ much from that of God body. But it's the R-Shotty that got cats likening me to the mob John Gotti. Rap dudes fighting me cause I got it locked like the late Bob Marley. Pardon me, y'all, the great Bob Marley. Solemnly we mourn all the rappers that's born. Niggas that got killed in the field and all the babies born. No, they ain't fully prepared for this new world order. So I keep it ghetto like sunflower seeds and quarter waters. To walk them through it, you know, talk them through it. Know these beats is more than music whenever I talk to it. Destined for greatness and y'all knew this when I doubled the pie. Had the shorty and the girdle coming out of BWI. I hated algebra, but I love to multiply. And I told my nigga Big I'd be multi before I die. It's gonna happen whether rapping or clapping. Have it your way, cause if that's my dough you're trapping, I'm clapping your way. Slow to get
living in these ghetto streets. And every day they gotta fight, stay alive. It's just reality.
Damn, it feel good to see people up on it. Flipped 2 keys in 2 weeks and didn't flaunt it. My brain is haunted with mean dreams. GS's with BBs on it. Supreme schemes to get richer than Richie quickly. Niggas wanna hit me if they get me. Dress my body in linen by Armani. Check it. My lyrical carjack make your brains flat. High caliber gas is all I fuck with. Now keep the rough shit in my circumference. Mad bitches with mad Lucci. Bulletproof vests under their coochie. Spitting my Uzi. Don't lose me. My trigger niggas represent. Driving dirty in J30s getting bent. Enter my hit holes, my murder mommies. I be smoking trees in Belize when they find me. While you still killing niggas with Panani. Like Connie and Cyrus up in Cyprus. Fuck your raw, you on the floor with the virus. While I just sling coke, smoke pounds and choke. Got lawyers watching lawyers so I won't go broke. Now check it. Them country niggas call me Frank White. I'm squirting off in my loft. Of course I know my shit's tight. Sunrise, open my eyes, no surprise. Got my shorty flying in with keys taped to her thighs. With all the utensils who hang my China thing. She half black, half oriental. 86, she got me rental. The situation ain't accidental.
Definitely a song that made me fall in love with this hip hop shit back in the day off the No Way Out album, Puff Daddy and the Family. What year was that? That was a while ago, right? 98, 97? Yeah. 98, 97, I think that was. Frank here? Yep. Nice. We got a special guest coming into the building right now. My man Frank Nitty. Have to get into some shit of his for his entrance, you know what I'm saying? Already did that one. Main one with Blank Face. His 2021 project, The Wrath.
I'm done with all the playing the games. I want locked down and share my last name with a main one. You the main one, where you came from. Cause you done knocked me right off of my game, baby girl, you the main one. And I forget them other girls, you my world, baby girl, don't you know that? You the main one, you the main one. And I don't wanna be a player no more, baby girl. I'm done with all the playing the games, girl, I ain't lying. I can see you shotgun in the whip. hot in the iron. I be flying, trying to get away and shake them off. Yeah, even gave you my chain like a Dominic Toretto course. Let's make it official. Be my girl, cause you certified. Yeah. Precious like a butterfly. You know I ain't the other guys. I want the lock and key to your heart. I do the same. We can shack it up and cuddle while sipping on champagne. I'm true to my word. I don't want to be insane. I don't want to be a player no more. You get the jingle. So I'm shooting my shot like 23 at the buzzer. Want you to be my friend and my lover, but I ain't Usher. You're beauty with a rose and I'm the beast by the glass. And you showed me your way to channel my inner passion. Now you all I want to do. Girl, I'm really feeling you. Forget your ex, man. You get a clip me up in the middle. I'm done with all playing the games. I want to lock down and share my last name with a main one. You're the main one. Where you came from. Cause you done knocked me right off of my game. Baby girl, you the main one. And I forget them other girls. You my world, baby girl. Don't you know that? You the main one. You the main one.
In the building on time.
No more, baby girl.
Hey, yo, I'm still not a hater, but you still a player. Grab the keys, save the games. After y'all, see you later. I'm gone. Penthouse seats, them bled out ink. Blood, sweat, and tears, you tell me this, the thanks I get. Sheesh. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. But what if you the crush that I've been talking about? Something never spoke about. Keep the gossip, heard the rumors, goofy spreading worry about us. Let's address the word Smith, time to break it down. 6:45, I'll be leaving the house. 8:45, haters keep the account. 10:45, send the payment time is money. If it's ticking, every lesson I deposit supersedes the amount. Rapping is nothing, rapping is nothing. Trapping, I done it, trapping, I done it. The thrill is in the chase. If you really in the race, claim your place, it's time to run it. Took time to run it up, hit the dash on the lean. I ain't talking double cup, make it drop, honey. Make it pop for me. Girl, stop running, you gon' be the one that make me stop fronting.
I'm done with all the playing the games. I want to lock down and share my last name with a man.
Bang, nigga, what's good, my bro?
My bro, what's good? How
Shit, welcome back, brother. Welcome back.
Appreciate you having me.
Thank you for coming through, my man. What's good with you? How's everything?
Work.
That's life, right? Work.
You know how that go.
Yes, sir. You still in the studio? You still making these tracks?
I actually got a studio session at 4.
At 4 o'clock today. I like to hear it. Yes, sir. Nice.
It went from close last night, wake up, go to the gym for 2 hours, take a shower, come here, and then studio at 4 o'clock.
Love to see it. Love to hear it. It's non-stop hustle, right?
Yeah, I'm saying anything that's staying still is dying.
That's a fact. Yes, sir. So when you go to the studio, you got like a beat set up, or you have a producer coming in, or like how's that work?
Well, today we got both. So Joey Flats, I don't know if you know Joey Flats.
I heard Joey Flats.
He been making some beats, so he sent
probably the last time you was here. I heard of Joey Flats.
he made some beats, so we got some I gotta do today for him, and then he was making some other stuff. So I like more like on the spot vibes, because then it's like you can connect with the person that you're creating with.
Definitely.
I like on the spot vibes because it's better for me to, you know what I'm saying, we make a song that makes sense rather than you do a verse, I do a verse, and we just
definitely. Actually, I mentioned that when I was playing before I was playing a Dave East track. You know, he put out the whole mixtape with Mike and Keys.
How did you feel about that new project?
Honestly, I first listened, I was like, I'm going back to Benny. But then I went through it again. I was like, you know what, my man's got.
No, it was valid.
I liked it.
That was valid.
And I in a group chat with my friends, like a lot of them didn't like it.
Who's better? Which one was better, Benny or Davies? In your opinion?
In my opinion, at first listen, I was gonna say Benny, but after going through it, I'm gonna have to stick with my guy Dave.
Fine.
Okay. You know, but I know a lot is gonna turn heads. But I mean, but not to take away from Benny, they both spitters. You know what I'm saying? Both crazy lyrical.
1000%.
But I like you said, when you get into a bag with somebody, like he was in the studio with Mike and Keys. That whole album is produced by Mike and Keys. I just feel like it's a better sonic, you know, altogether sound, rather than you coming in next day. I got this guy the next day. I like it better, like when it's all one, you know. So working with somebody, I think it's always a better look for like a project or a song or something like that. You know what I mean?
I feel it's better because you catch the energy. Like, well, for me personally, I know I've done like plenty of verses where I send them back to the person that does whatever, but I feel like the best songs come like when we're in the studio. Like Big Steppers. I was in this 10-hour studio session block, and I pulled the beat up because nobody pulled up yet. I was there from 8 in the morning. Everybody started to come around like 12. So I was in the studio for like 4 or 5 hours alone. So
early access.
I went on live. I put a beat up, and I just start freestyling. I get the hook down, and I'm like, all right, guys, I'll be right back. I'll go off live and literally just knock the song out. It was just, I felt the beat, and I was like, I'll be back. And I just knocked it out. So dope. I feel like those songs, when you feel them, is better because for me personally, when I put a beat on, if I can't freestyle to it, at least say one thing that was like, oh, in the first listen, right, it's not a go. Next beat.
Big Step is also produced by Joey Flats?
Nah, that one was by my dude Sugar Beats.
Got you.
He's from actually Ukraine, which is crazy. So
great. Okay.
I've been supporting him like crazy, as many beats as I can, because he gives me good prices. So he made a few of my joints, and when I listen to his beats, it's like they all sound different. So I'm like, let me get like 40s. And he's like, all right, well, send me this amount. I'm like, that's crazy. I'll tell him to send it.
So what'd you listen to? What's in your playlist? What's in Frank Nitty's playlist?
To the past 2 months, just literally me and everybody on the team. Like I just been I'm in album mode.
Gotcha. Yeah, when I speak to a lot of rappers and I ask them who they listen to, they always listen. Like they like, I listen to myself because they're always trying to perfect their craft or
I listen to like New Davies was fire. I listened to the new Benny was definitely fire.
But what is it about when you're listening to listening back to yourself? We're getting a call right now.
Fire.
Frank Nitty in the building.
I just work here. You know the bot.
Lava, Bernie, and Boogz.
Hi, I'm a really, really serious caller.
That's my wife.
I have a couple questions.
What's happening?
I want to know what kind of music Nitty listens to when he's like with the girl and like he's chilling. What's his favorite go-to artist?
Oh, that's a good question. Where do you go to when you're in the car with this girl? Yeah.
I don't know. My wife is my wife is pretty gangster.
Yeah.
My wife is pretty gangster, so I need not put on the usual stuff. But usually when it's
Bernie makes me listen to like J. Cole. I'm a big fan of Joe Budden always.
Joe Budden is my favorite rapper.
Yo,
Joe Budden is my favorite rapper.
Sleep on Joe Budden, man. I hate that fact that people sleep on Joe Budden.
Politics.
Word.
Not offended. That's my favorite artist.
That's probably right. I think that's what we listen to the most. Probably Joe Budden when we in the car together. Fact though.
I can't listen to Joe Budden in the car with my wife only because that's when I'm in the mood.
Gotcha.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Well, next time you gotta pull up. You gotta be in a room with us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you not even seen the spot yet.
Appreciate you.
Bye, I love you. Yeah.
For me, it just depends. Like, if I'm in a spot with if I was in a spot with a female, for me it was more like the R&B wave. I'm not opposed to like the R&B vibes. It's just me personally. I don't really like slow music. So if you've seen on my last project, I did that a few slow songs just to get them out there. So I know females tend to gravitate towards other things. So me, I'm not big on that. I'm big on like verbal. Like you got to say something to get me in the mood. Like
for sure.
When I hear something, I give you the ugly screw face. Like, all right, this is the one. Like other than that, like for slow songs, I put on some old school R&B. You know what I'm saying me and my wife did some Usher in the car. You know what I'm saying?
To say, if you don't listen to R&B, put on like
Usher, Tyrese.
Yeah, old Tyrese. I sleep on that. I forgot about Tyrese. Yo, word. Some old school Boys to Men. If you want to get really into it.
Boys to Men. I mean, listen, I done had car sessions with my wife and the kids. Where we listening to NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. You know what I'm saying? I'll tap back into
a whole nother thing to get into.
Whatever we catching the vibe to. You know what I'm saying? It's just the energy that decides the day. Like if I give them the plug, even my oldest daughter, I just got her on iTunes. I gave her the free, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So like she has her own playlist. So I was like, you know what? Let me hear what you listen to just so you can tap into like what the younger kids are listening to. So she listens to like some, I don't know the name of the artist, but it sounds like a sort of like a XXX type song, like one of those emo rap.
Juice WRLD XXX.
I'm fine with that. Like I just want to know what they listen to because that's what matters. See, everybody's so focused on what the adults are listening to that they don't understand that the kids are the one that's going to be tapping in. That next generation up is the ones that are going to tap in. So when you find something that connects to them, they're like, yeah, that's crazy.
And you're not going to be the next. That's whatever they listen to.
It's the next wave. You know what I'm saying?
Like when nobody's seen drill coming, nobody's seen all these different genres of hip hop because hip hop, got millions of different branches. I think it's one big tree with a million different branches. And that's what I love about it. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm a drill rapper, I'm a this rapper. Like, nah, I'm a rapper. It don't matter. You can put a drill beat on, a boom bap beat on. Like,
that's why I didn't really like before people were putting me before I dropped the last project, people were putting me in the category, oh, you're a Christian rapper. No, just make conscious music, bro. I'm not sitting here. Don't put me in that category because then I'm limited to making only Christian music. Like,
no, definitely.
Because I'm not cursing. Method Man don't curse. Method Man haven't cursed in the past 10 years. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I don't need to curse to make sense. We had this conversation last time.
And he kills it.
Doesn't make sense. So for me, it's just it has to make sense. Especially like with new artists. Now that we're on here, like, don't reach out to me and ask me for a verse, if I'm not gonna get like I don't care about the bag anymore. Like if you're not gonna give me a bag, I understand. Like everybody's going through what they're going through, but if I'm not getting followers or if I like,
Right, I gotta get something.
I gotta get something out of this
Right.
because it's like if you have 200 followers, that's not doing nothing for me, bro.
Right,
Like,
you helping him.
I'm helping you out. You're not if that's the case, send me $100, send me $150. Like
Word.
I'll give you whatever. Like just give me your budget. Don't just ask somebody for a feature and you can't bring anything to the table because it doesn't make sense. That's like me going to Drake, like, hey, bro, let me get a verse. He's gonna look at me like, where's the bag, bro?
Yep.
Give me the bag. I don't know who you are. Send the
Even
bag.
with him, like his features are questionable because it's like J Boy Block B, right? Lil Baby when he was nobody.
Young
And
Blue.
Young
that
Blue
he gave that verse. I was like, let me get a verse. I'll give Drake some fire.
Rest in peace, Drakeo. Was that how you say it? Draco. Draco, yeah, Draco, right? But like it's just questionable. It's like, where do you like I got a verse from Drake? Like did they now like do you think that was natural? You think like he got paid for those verses?
He got paid 100%. I mean, I feel like with the bigger artists, like I work like with Capone and I work with Jay Mills. Like Jay Mills asked me for a bag.
Gotcha. I mean,
Capone is a legend. I got those verses for free. That's
real.
family. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real.
Where I pulled up to his studio, his personal studio, and he was just like, yo, what you working on? Play some stuff. I played some songs, and he was like, I'm getting on this. All right, I'm not gonna say no. Shout out to Capone and CNN. You know what I'm saying? Drink champs, smoke champs, all of that.
That's a legend. Yeah, I was actually just watching the latest episode with 2 Chainz. I didn't finish it.
It was
like
fire.
4 hours.
I watched it
like
yesterday.
2 hours in.
It was fire. It was fire.
2 hours in. I love 2 Chainz as a person.
His vibe is mad calm. I would love to chill with 2 Chainz. He's mad relaxed, laid back, and conscious. So like even when he talks, he's like, "All right, how am I gonna respond to this?"
Right. Yeah.
He stops, and you can see him
clean,
thinking. You know what I'm
clean
saying?
cut, jewels, clean or fresh, everything. Yeah, 2 Chainz is that guy, man. I like 2 Chainz a lot. So what's the next project you're working on? You calling it mixtape, album?
I got an album with the Familia. It's called Familia. The project. It's gonna be 12 to 14 songs, so it's an album, but it's gonna be all of us on one album finally. So it's myself, Andrew Daniel, Bree Cruz, and Emily Murray all on one project where people been waiting for it. So
that's dope.
We got a big. I don't want to give you too much information, but it's fire. For me, we tackled every emotion rather than make a storyline. I'm big on storylines. Like I like old school, throw some skits in there, things like that. So
sure. Skits is big.
This new project is literally we tackled every emotion. Like when you feel like you're breaking, like this is a song that you want to listen to because it's like
to that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's when you're sad, when you feel like somebody's talking about you and feel some type of way and you don't know how to. So
now, when can we expect that?
It's maybe a month, 2 months.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to give it too close because April 1st, my artist Bree Cruz is dropping a song called "Gotta Feel." It's fire. It's like a Amy Winehouse type vibe,
Nice,
and she stepped out of the box with this one, but she knocked it out of the
Now,
park.
when you go to these different artists stuff on like Apple Music, is it gonna have the I am?
I am. It'll be on the label thing on the bottom, but yeah. But once
Yes.
you click on mine, it should say more from Andrew Daniel underneath. Bree Cruz. Emily has 2 songs out. One of them I'm featured on. The other one is a fire song called "Taking It Back," where it sounds like some good vibes party. That's what a lot of people don't listen to a lot of it because of how they promote themselves. Like they've been better on promoting themselves, but she got some heat too. Like the voices are different. She leads a worship group, so imagine her singing on some Bruno Mars type good vibes.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Everybody
looking forward to
is different.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. For sure. And where you record it in the crib, like you have a studio built in the crib, or you have a particular studio you like to record at?
I got a studio vibe in the crib. For Bree Cruz, she moved to PA, so I drive to her and bring it with me.
Gotcha.
So I record with her over there. Emily pulls up to the crib, or she comes with us to PA. We record over there. But if I'm on the island, I record at Haas.
You ever fuck around and make your own beats?
I thought about it, but in the season I'm in now, I'm just in the creative mode. So I don't want to sit there and work on a beat because I know it's like tedious. It'll take like I want a perfect sound, and then I gotta rap to it. So for me,
writing a verse is enough, right?
For now, like I want to tap into that. At the goal, like the end point is for me to be like a Russ. I make my own beats, I engineer my own stuff. Like everything is done at home.
How he moves is
elite.
Like goals, like how people should like take note and
for sure. Even Kanye. Kanye ripping his stuff off everywhere.
Yeah.
That's smartest thing ever. Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
Now he's getting paid straight to him. There's no middleman. All the money goes straight directly to him.
Yeah, that was smart. I mean,
he can't touch billboards and stuff now.
Would you buy it? Like, did you buy it?
I didn't.
You did. Me neither. Like
I'd rather spend the $200 on a pair of Yeezys than
You know,
what I'm
like,
saying?
and I'm not the biggest Ye fan. I think like his first 4 albums I loved, but then after that, but like as of late, so I wouldn't spend $200 on an album that I don't even know if it's gonna be good. You know, I'd rather hear it for free first, and then wonder if I'm gonna support
Yeah,
it.
because
or not.
I mean, the first one it wasn't bad. There was a good like few songs on there, but some of the songs was like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing that got me mad about that first project, not the Donda one, the other one, what was it called? The first one,
The
first
Wyoming
gospel
on the
one.
cover. Oh,
Yeah, the first gospel one that he put out.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not privy to Kanye.
Jesus is King.
Yeah, okay.
What got me mad about that project was like the people that I attend church with, they're sharing it like, oh my God, Kanye this, Kanye that. I literally was working on the Book of Frank. I did a similar kind of project. The Book of Frank had pastors do the skits, and they're doing what they do, and it's just like, how are y'all sharing this guy? He's out here cursing up a storm. Yeah. I'm not saying not one curse word. Y'all are on the project, and y'all sharing Kanye more than y'all sharing me.
You know, that ain't right, man.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, all right, cool. Y'all can share Kanye all you want. He don't even know y'all exist. But when y'all spin that block and you need me for some, I'm gonna give you the same energy you gave me.
Yo, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't realize all that. That's crazy. So you have not gospel, but you have like a
I got a gospel project. It's called The Book of Frank. So like
it's out already?
Yeah, it's been out. That was the last one I put out. Matter of fact, last year, this month. Last year, this month I put it out.
Before the Wrath.
Before the Wrath, yeah.
Gotcha.
Last year I put out 2 albums. I put out 2 albums and mad singles. So this year we got another 2 albums. We got the I Am Familiar project, and then my album's gonna come out on my birthday. I do a project on my birthday every year.
Nice.
So August 30th, it'll be called. This new one's gonna call Let Me Be Frank.
Let Me Be Frank. I like that.
But I'm gonna talk my talk on this one since everybody likes to gravitate towards like when I'm talking that talk. I've been doing like the numbers and like looking at what people really like and what they just like play just to play.
Got you.
And they like all the ones where I'm talking the talk, so I'm gonna talk the talk. That's what they're gonna get.
Those are the ones I probably go to because I'm from that. Like I love that when people talk that talk, you know, like that's the shit I love.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. I like to hear
What's good with you though?
Same old shit, brother. You know, working hard. My man Boogz is East Coast, West Coast. I can't keep up with this kid.
Man, he just tapped into. What's good?
Yo,
How you
and
feeling?
And it's his birthday today.
Happy birthday, brother.
Word.
We outside.
It's his birthday, but don't nobody know how old he is. It's a mystery.
21. That's it. 21.
Nah,
That's
he's been traveling West Coast, East Coast. Can't keep up with the kid.
That's good. I mean, if you just need a film, call me. I'll be here every Sunday.
Yes,
you know?
sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. So fucking what else, man?
I'm working on some singles with a new artist that I haven't worked on before. We got a Sula Soul. We got a fire joint that we did. I got Shaolin Prince. I've been working with him.
Shaolin Prince. Who's Shaolin Prince? That sounds familiar.
Amari.
I'd have to see or hear. Somebody put me on to something of his in the past. And
I'm working with him. I got another joint with Capone. I think he's keeping that for his project.
Gotcha.
I'm kind of salty about that because the song is fire.
But he's got Capone. He can do what he wants.
He got it. He got it. I mean, listen, I'm on a Capone project. Let's get it.
Yeah,
you know
word.
Joey Flats.
Yo, is Capone ever gonna pull up the Drink Champs or what?
Listen, it's open invite. You know what I'm saying? He knows the bop. He
because I want to hear some Nori Capone stories. You know.
It's crazy because he tries to shy away from Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? Like give it to Nori.
I'm sure,
like, that's
yeah,
Nori's thing.
Yeah, I'm sure
so
he does.
They try to make him more
that'd be a dope episode.
On the smoke side champ, but I don't even think he'll pull up to that either. Because like when we went, he did his birthday was last month, so we had a party in Brooklyn. It was a Smoke Champs party that he performed, but it was no Drink Champs and it was just Smoke Champs. You know
now, who hosts the Smoke Champs?
Nori's nephew.
Nori's nephew. Like the Asian guy.
With the braids.
God, the skinny guy.
Little
skinny guy. Okay,
Young Relly.
Because I only tapped into like I think that Dave East episode.
Yeah, Young Relly, Chingo.
I think that might have been the one. Chingo was the Asian dude. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's a few of them that be in there, but it was a dope vibe for his birthday. There was mad people in there. So it was just a good look, like in a whole, and then the vibe in it.
That must be inspired, like to be around Capone, like it must give you some inspiration. Like, all right, when I
Bro,
get home, I'm gonna be
he
writing.
waited for us outside to walk in.
Really?
I was with his brother. Me and his brother drove there together. So he's like, yeah, we waiting for y'all.
See that real humble like about it.
Oh, he's a vibe. Like he's not loud and rowdy. So him and Nori's like the opposite. You see how Nori's like mad loud.
I love Nori's energy.
Nah, yeah, it's lit.
I love Nori.
But Capone is the complete opposite.
Got you. Yeah.
So he's mad, humble, quiet,
like yin yang,
chilling. He rather burn. See, Nori rather drink and burn, and Capone rather burn. So he's more like relaxed.
Got you.
And not crazy. But when he gets sauce, it's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying?
So if they're like hanging with him, you must like go home and be like, I gotta write some shit. Like I was with Capone today. I gotta write some shit. Yo.
While I'm hanging out with him, what you talking about? It's like, yo, all right, let's go to the studio. Like we right here, right? Let's just go to the studio.
Gotta be so like inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's crazy how fast he come. Like he's the first legend that actually seen work like this distance, like go in the booth, like record him while he's in the booth, like
right.
that kind of vibe. And like he'll come up like that song Chill that we did. I played it for him. The song was done. It was just an open verse. He played it like twice. After he played it the first time, he already had half a verse. He played it the second time. He's like, I'm ready. He walked in the booth. He just started going crazy.
Writing or not?
No writing. Just literally
What
off the
about
top
you?
of his head. For me, if so songs like Big Stepper, off the top of the head, I didn't write it.
Gotcha.
But other songs, it's like if I have to go over the beat, like when people send me features, like some features that I don't really connect to the beat, then I gotta sit down and write some craziness. But if I really like the beat and you see me on a spot like this, just set it up. And I'm going in the booth.
And I don't know when that became like you know, it's no bad or worse or better written or not. Like, yo, a rap's a rap,
content.
but like, yeah, as long as you got content in there and it sounds good, like that shit don't matter. But like, it just became a thing. Like once Jay started saying he don't write, like it became like a big thing. It became like a goal for people. Like, I gotta get to that point because I heard Davey say like he's trying to get to the point where he no longer has to write. But it's like, yo, you don't have to. Like, why? You can still write. I mean, no one's gonna be hate on you because you still write.
I feel like when you don't have to write, well, for them and you worth more money because now you can call me to pull up for your session. I'm coming in here, play the beat. All right, 20 minutes. I'm walking in the studio, blaze the verse, either get out and chill with y'all or I'm out. Send it back.
Yeah, quick bag, I guess. But like,
no,
take a little time. I get a little better content.
They focus on the bag.
Yeah,
they passed that. So, like, I used to get mad. Like, remember last time we spoke about Davy's last project, and it's like, I couldn't connect because now he's talking about he's rich, he got millions. And in my head, it's like, I used to not like rappers for that reason, but now it makes sense because they grow as well.
Right.
And watching the 2 Chainz Drink Champs, it made me realize, like, when you get to that first hit, after that, you just focused on follow-up. So you're not focused on the same content. You focus on how can I make more music like this that people maybe get to this hit.
Gravitate to, yep.
And then after the hit, it's like, all right, well, I got money now. So we're going to talk about bigger bags.
Right.
And now we're going to talk about owning things.
Everybody watched that with Jay-Z. And that's how, in Jay-Z, I feel like, even like my friends, some of them over the years, like, I'm not feeling nothing, but it's like, yo, you got to listen to the growth, like 444 is like some grown man shit. Like,
even that 2 Chainz album, I like it. It's,
you know,
don't sell itself.
I gotta listen to that. Yeah,
it's and he's not giving you like the bubble gum. Like 2 Chainz has a silicone loudy. Like he's smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't think about these things before they start. Oh, well, he said that, bro. He's just doing it for wordplay, whatever the nonsense that he's talking about. He's smart. Like,
you know what? Like,
really
he's probably
smart.
not going to be in a top 5 conversation, but he's always going to be in a hip hop conversation. Like, his songs are hits, and like he's just a real one. He got hits, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? But he's not going to be
watching that Game Drink Champs. I don't know if you've seen that one with Game and Whack. Game and Whack 100.
Can I be honest? I watched the entire thing. Once Whack came on, I shut it off.
All right, so Whack says some stuff.
He said, "Yo, when he
talks
crazy,
makes
me mad sometimes."
Yeah. He says some stuff that I didn't agree on, but I do agree on like certain things. Like everybody has a top 5 list, right?
Right.
On this top 5 list, and a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this. On this top 5 list, me personally, you can't put Tupac, you can't put Biggie, you can't put these people like Pun. I like them.
They don't have enough.
But they're not even that they don't have enough. They're not alive. So they can't be top 5 if you currently not giving me hits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
So when people are like, yeah, you know, even like when we do like everybody does the top 20 on Staten Island, and it's like, yo, bro, half of the top 20 don't even rap no more. They haven't put out a song since
9 guys from Wu-Tang.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how would they still relevant? It doesn't make sense to me how you can be top whatever, top 20, top whatever, and you're not active in the business or actively putting out music for your fans to listen to. I don't want to hear about, well, I made a song in 1999. That's great. That was 1999, bro. I'm pretty sure there's somebody here that'll smoke you right now.
Yep, what you doing today is what matters.
So when people put, like, that's what Wack was talking about. He's like, oh, well, you consider Nipsey Hussle a legend? And Nori was like, yeah. He was like, well, he's not. He was a legend to the West Coast and people over there because he didn't put enough music.
He was in the process of building that legacy, you know.
And then like Pops, he was like, he mentioned Pops. He mentioned so many people that anybody that watched that episode, like you said, they might get upset, but he's given like facts. Like you can't mention these people and say, well, they're top 5 if they're not currently acting. You can't be. I don't care if you make the best music ever. Like Hope hasn't dropped anything in mad long. So
but he's gonna be everybody's number 1.
But he's gonna be he's active. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear him. Fab doesn't drop projects.
I'm itching for a Fab tape too. I'm itching for a
he's been focused on features. He's been doing features, but he's been every feature the Fab gives is like, it don't matter if it's English, Spanish, rock, techno, R&B. He's knocking it out the park. You know what I'm saying? So like these people that you can put in top 5, top 20 list, but you can't give me a Mace's top 20. Mace can rap OD, but he's not rapping.
No.
And the last song that he put out, he beefed with who was he was beefing with in the last song that he dropped something and it was a beef track, and I'm like, bro.
Well, recently?
Yeah, it's not.
I think he's going at Diddy.
Oh yeah, Diddy.
He's going at Diddy. Yeah. Every couple of years he does this, right?
Bro, that's it. Like it's a dub.
But no, I feel you. I agree with you about that. About like if you have a top 5 conversation, that it should be current
active
people. Yeah, for sure.
So you hear that 100%. Staten Island? Like if y'all still making these 20 top 20 Staten Island people, put active people. I'll be looking at this list like the only one that's valid, that being valid on these lists majority of the time is like C Black or Tyrone Briggs, like Holy Mo. Like there's a lot of people that are active making music, but there's people on there like, yo, bro, you gotta pack it up, bro. They haven't made music in years. Like I don't care if their old music is good. Are they active? Are they keeping up with the times? Can they connect with new people? It's like all these artists that are like from back in our generation, we like the rappers. They don't rap no more because they can't get on a drill beat. They can't do it. They don't know how to switch it up. So it's like, yeah, we know you can rap, but can you keep up?
Right. You gotta adapt to the times. Like you gotta stay with it. Everything changes every day in hip hop, bro. You gotta stay up with the times.
It don't make sense to me. Like, and then you sit there and everybody gets upset. Well, I'm not on the top 20 list. I'm like, you suck. Like, how can you be on the top 20? Like, I hear like a lot of people complain about this 20 list, and I'm just like you're not mad that you're not on there. No, I'm not mad because it's subjective to whoever made the list. Right. And half the time, the dude that made the list is majority of the list is his people.
Exactly. It's same thing on you go on Apple iTunes. I was saying before, like the Rap Life playlist is trash, bro. Rap Life playlist is trash. Like who's behind the boards putting this playlist together? Like
it's crazy.
It really is.
And then even like those playlists on like Spotify and stuff, it's like majority of those people pay for slots, which is crazy. Majority of them pay for slots, and the people that are not paying for slots, it's like people that already Drake is number 1 on the playlist. Like, bro, this is like new and upcoming people.
Surprisingly, in the updated Rap Life, there's not too much Drake. There's nothing from Benny, nothing from Dave. Like
not real rap.
It's called Rap Life, bro.
It's
like
commercial.
What are you doing?
All the commercial stuff you hear on the radio.
And then
they
made another one called Bars. I don't know if you checked that on Apple Music. They made a playlist called Bars, and even you go into that one, I guess it's a little better than the Rap Life playlist for my ears, but even then,
it's watered down. People ain't rapping like the way they was rapping. Everybody just, oh, this is go viral on TikTok. Let me make this song. This will go viral on Instagram. It's corny, bro. Like you're not speaking to the people that need you to speak to them. And that was my problem with the Kanye project. The Kanye project, that first one that he put out, he wasn't talking about, all right, this is your first crossover to a Christian side, right? So your intention should be, let me speak to the people that feel like they're alone, like they're walking that walk alone, that they don't have like somebody to get them through that walk. Like me, what stood out to me was I went to the places where it was dark. I've been to the projects. I've been to those people preaching the gospel because they don't know who Jesus is. They know who Jesus is due to you. You are the only direct access they'll know to Jesus because of how you walk.
Right.
So for me, it was like, yo, go talk to the people in the projects. You're not talking to them. Now, for me, that was a money move on Kanye's part because now it's I'm talking to these people, but I'm about to get a whole Christian fan base based off this Christian project.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know, half-ass with it.
If that's that, then that was my thing. Like, you can't be yo, I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, Jesus. Then you cursing up a storm, bro. So now you going against what you saying you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You don't catch me
He's all over the place
out here cursing on my music and all these things, because it's like, okay, if I'm a preach to that Christian side, when I get to this project, they got to see that I'm still living that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to church. I'm still listening to sermons. I'm still listening to worship music. Like, there's not a time. There's a time where I listen to rap music. There's a time where I need to unwind, and I just want to listen to music that's going to help me soothe down rather than turn up.
Gotcha.
So I put on worship music where it'll get me in the zone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But people, like, I feel like he don't do that. I feel like it's literally, I'm not gonna say that he doesn't believe in Jesus or any of that. Like, I'm not trying to do no controversial nonsense, but it's like, I feel like it's just for the bag.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a gimmick to me.
Because now you on doing interviews, you curse, oh, F this, F that, this, that, third thing.
Barry and Pete in the video.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you doing all this craziness that's not of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, God says, if somebody does something to you, you don't do nothing back to them. You turn the cheek. You know what I'm saying? If somebody commits a sin against you, no one sin is greater than. So as much as it sounds crazy, because it's going to sound crazy, the person that rapes a child and the person that kills somebody, both of those sins are exactly the same. But oh no, this sin is worse because he raped the kid. Listen, I got 2 kids. It's the same thing. If you curse, it's just like if you rape the child. If you curse, it's the same as you killing somebody. Right, no one sin is bigger than the other.
Right. Sin is a sin.
So homeboys out here sinning on live TV, on camera, on YouTube, all this. But I know it's the people that he has in his corner. You know what I'm saying? Because they're feeding that. You see how many people will tag Kanye on a post on Instagram and then you'll see him actually respond?
Yeah.
Because he's like, nah, this person can't call me out. But you need to change the people in your circle. If you want to move into a different direction, you can't keep the same people around and expect to go somewhere else.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? You won't grow. You'll stay idle. And that's not a circle. That's a cage, because now they're keeping you right there in that spot. You know what I'm saying? But he's got to change the people around him. That, for me, that's nuts. Like,
I just don't understand him as a person. Like, you know, like I tried to. I'm like,
well, watching that the documentary, like, I can see, like, once he lost his mom,
that Kanye, yo, yeah.
Once he lost his mom, you can see the whole spiral.
Yeah.
Like, but his mom was the one that was
keeping him
talking that life into him. Breathing, you can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You can be in the sky and on the ground at the same time. Like that was his structure.
I was dope. I was a big fan of that. That whole documentary was dope. But I wish watching that, it was like, damn, I wish Kanye was always like that.
He just needs the right people in his. That's what I'm saying. He can tap into that, but he needs those right people in it, like Cootie. He needs all these people that he just like put aside. He needs those people to get him grounded again, because he's not. I'm not gonna say he's mentally not there, but what he's going through and having mental, like me personally, I tried to kill myself before. I tried to commit suicide. I did all of that craziness, and I've lost a daughter. I've lost best friends. I've lost close people to me, where it's like, okay, how do I move forward from this? And you'll never get over those, like losing kids in your family, or losing like grandparents or aunts or uncle. You'll never get over that pain. So if somebody tells you get over it eventually, it's bull. You just learn how to cope with it better.
Yeah, you just deal with it over time.
You know what I'm saying? So he just needs better people in his corner. Listen, if Kanye somehow this gets to Kanye, listen, I'm up to having conversations. I'm up to sitting down. I'm not trying to get clout. We don't even got to post nothing online. Like, I'm not about clout chasing. I'm like, really, like, my focus is to reach people that think that they're going through something by themselves. There's something that you went through that people will only receive it from you. That's why this platform is perfect for you, because there's people out there dealing with something that you went through. You got through it. They're still going through it. So the only way that they're going to get out of it is by hearing it from you.
Right.
Everybody has people like that in their life. And that's why I make the music that I make. I don't make it for the money. Yeah, everybody wants a bag. That's cool. But when you down and out and when you by yourself is when it counts the most. That's when people lose it.
100%.
You can be happy in front of a room full of people. That's great. When you leave that room and you driving home by yourself, how you feel then? How you feel when you get home and you alone and you got reality hits? That's when you need those songs to help you get out of there. I did a song called Purpose on my project called Ice Age. I was 100 days clean. I was on probation. I was 100 days clean. And I had a moment where I just wanted to kill myself. Like, everything was going wrong in my life at that moment. And I was just like, yo, I want to kill myself. Like, my daughter came up to me. She just gave me a hug randomly. And I was like, that's purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't ask her to come give me a hug. She was like, are you okay? Just give me a hug. So for me, it was, all right, well, how do I use what I'm feeling And that hug that she gave me randomly because she didn't know I was going through something to fuel me. Beat immediately, I promise you, the beat. Sometimes I go on YouTube just to catch a random beat and then have somebody recreate something that sounds similar. A beat pops up literally as soon as I say it on YouTube. I listen to it. This is the song I'm doing right now. Purpose. Lately, you've been feeling down. Pick your chin up, you worked it. Woke up this morning, got breath in your lungs. Means you woke up with purpose. You know what I'm saying? Every day you wake up, you woke up for a reason. There's people that is not waking up today. People that haven't woke up yesterday, the day after. You know what I'm saying? Every day those eyes lift, you have a purpose on this earth still. So you have to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? People are just idle. They're like selfless. They need to just be told what to do by their boss or whatever. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? We still need people to work. But it's like, is that your passion? If they if your boss tells you I'm not going to pay you today, are you still going to work? No, you're going for the check. So you're not really passionate about this. So that's why you get up angry on Monday. Damn, I got to go to work because you're not really passionate about this. But when you get off of work, what are you doing? Watching TV. Like, I'm tired. My life went whatever. If you give your boss 8 hours, make sure when you clock out of work, you give your passion, whatever you're passionate about, 8 hours.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to clock in for somebody else, why don't you clock in for you?
Yep. Invest in yourself for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But people don't do that. So like you can't complain. Like I know so many artists. I know so many people that do photography, and it's like you're lazy. If you're gonna if you do something outside of work and you're complaining about money still, you're lazy.
Yeah.
Because there's so many ways to make money.
It's slow. Like, nah, you're just lazy.
You know what I'm saying?
There's ways to do it.
Photographers. Oh, I haven't been getting booked. Why don't you hit somebody up that you see that does something that has a following? Yo, I want to do a shoot with you. Don't charge them.
Right.
Because now you have content to post. And that person that you hit up, I'm pretty sure you hit them up for a reason. So they have more followers or they're more engagements or whatever. That person will share that you took pictures of them for free, the same way you gave them the free shoot.
Right.
And then guess who those people are going to go to?
Yep.
You for the free shoot.
Exactly.
Boom, there's money in your pocket.
But that shit don't go on in every business, everything.
The people are late. They wanted everything handed to them.
Thanks.
It's crazy. I did a show in Jersey 3 months ago. Yeah, right before the new year. I did a show in Jersey. And there was this young cat. I seen him at one of the shows before, but we didn't really speak. Like a lot of people, like when you do rap hip hop shows, they got this big ego and pride, and they don't want to talk to nobody but their people
in this game.
Which is cool. That's fine, but you're not gonna get through the next door, not, you know what I'm saying, networking with people. So after the show, homeboy comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, you fire. I could tell you've been doing this for a minute." I'm like, "Yeah, I've been rapping for over 21 years." Right? This kid was like at 23, 24. He's like, "Well, I gave myself a cutoff time. So and he just started rapping. If I don't make it in the next 2 years, I'm done. Like, you don't think that you should have a cutoff time?" And I'm like, "Bro, do you know how old people are? Like
passionate about
Kanye, Hove, you know how old these people are?" And he's just like, "Well, that's just me. Like, I can't see myself coming out 40 years old to rap." I said, "Then this is not what you're really passionate about. What you doing it for?" He looked at me. He was like, "I don't know. Like, I feel like girls look at rappers different." I'm like, "So you doing this for women? That's cool, but it's only gonna get you so far."
Yeah,
like,
and that's not the right way to look.
Once you get the woman, you're gonna stop rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like I'm not doing this for. I'm doing this more for something that outlives me. So when I die, it's like, yo, Frank was a legend. Like he did this and he did this and he left his kids this and he did that. Like I grew up, I didn't have everything that I wanted. My mom sacrificed for me though. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't have everything I wanted because it wasn't in that budget. I don't want my kids to ever be like, "Well, I want this and I can't get it because my parents don't have enough money," or I don't want that for my kids. Like my kids need to be able to grow up. Yo, I want to go to Dubai. All right, let's go. Without checking the bank account. Like you don't even got to check the bank. Just go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of legacy you should leave for anybody that comes after you. You know what I'm saying? Not bills and things that they have no control over. You know what I'm saying? Your kids didn't ask to be born. You brought them into this world.
Yeah, make sure you take care of them for sure.
So make sure that they kids is taken care of because by their kids being taken care of, they're good too.
It's a fact.
A lot of our society don't look at things like that. They want the quick bag. Like, how can I make money right now? And that's why you see a lot of people robbing people, shooting people for nonsense because they too scared to go outside and live. They see all these come ups on social media. This is how they feed everybody. I'll show you people getting robbed. I'll show you all these people getting shot on social media, but you won't see the good things of life. You won't see the people outside giving back. You won't see any of that because it's not We're not doing it to be seen.
Right.
It's more or less like, oh, this person needs money, they need food.
That should all switch up, you know.
And it's corny. But that's what people follow. And then they try to blame all this killings and stuff on drill music. It's not the music, bro. Did you ask these people when they killed somebody, hey, well, were you listening to Pop Smoke and 504 and when you shot this guy? No. Like, it's just that music feeds them to go out and do stupid things. But people don't see that. People like Chef G, and they got locked up because they really was in the streets. Do you want to join that? Because Chef G got, I'm pretty sure, millions of dollars just sitting there because he's in jail now.
Yep.
So he made all the money for what? You're not getting it in commissary. You know what I'm saying?
He was really out there doing it. And kids want to talk about it and aren't
about it,
active and doing that stuff. But then when it comes time, it's like, yo,
you can't say you in the streets and not really be in the streets.
No.
And then it comes a time where if you are in the streets and you are doing something like music and you're not in the streets no more, you can still talk about being in the streets, but let it be known that you're not in the streets.
You might be outside, but you ain't in the streets.
and I heard Meek Mill say something like that on an interview, and it was just like, I can't be in these streets now, moving like the way that I move. I can't be in these streets because it's more gangster for me to come home to my kids.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That's more gangster. I don't got to be outside arguing with you, shoot you, stab you, fight you. That doesn't make me a gangster anymore. We did that growing up. That's not gangster. And a lot of these OG people need to let it be known to these younger kids that that's not cool anymore, bro. Go cut this person, go shoot that person for status. What status is that? Like a status in a gang? Like, I'm not against the gang culture. Listen, I know mad people in gangs currently. I'm not against the gang culture, but now you got to like give these kids something to live for rather than die for. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, teach them how to invest.
Kanye said it perfect. They won't do 4 years in college, but they'll do 25 to life for a gang.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That speaks volumes, bro.
That is a crazy line.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, people not tapped into that. People are just tapped into the violence, and that's easier to gravitate towards. But think about it. Even if you got the ones that got kids, just kill me the worst. Because it's like, bro, you about to go risk your entire life and risk never seeing your kid in person, but behind a wall for what? Because somebody said something in a song. Go make a song about them.
Yeah, it was like what was it? The kid from Brooklyn, 22 G's. And
22 G's.
Like I don't know if he really about it, but like in his videos, they flashing guns and shit. Like I don't know what goes on over there, but I know he put out some shit. Him and Truth are going back and forth like last year. I don't know if they ever responded, but like I would hate to see like some shit over music. Like, yo, just go ball for balls against each other. You know?
And you know what I like? So I did it with somebody. I'm not gonna mention the name, and you would never even know about a song. But somebody said they'll smoke me on a song, and we were at dinner. There was like 20 of us, big table, like glass of it. Not even gonna lie to you. So I'm sitting with my back turned. And homeboy's like, yeah, I'll smoke Frank on a song, and starts laughing. Turn around. I'm like, yo, bro, pick the beat. Like, that's how you feel? You that confident? Pick the beat.
Did it happen?
Bro, pick the beat. We showed up to the studio. Now smoke me because I'm going to smoke you. Homeboy did his verse first. A hook. I was like, all right, my turn. I went crazy. But we went at each other on the song. Song is out.
All love, though.
All love. He came at me. I came at him. When I tell you, he was like, yo, why you did that to me? You said you was going to smoke me on a song, so now I want you to smoke me because I came with all intentions to smoke you.
Should be, yo. That's what it should be. You're going to murder them on the track.
And they're not, that's the difference between real and not real. If you saying you better than somebody or even like everybody's the king of New York, you the king of New York. Why you not battling people that call themselves the king of New York?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You rather just say you the king of New York and then your man's go shoot this other guy because he said he was the king. It don't work that way, bro. If you the king, like Biggie said he was the king, but Biggie was outside.
Or yeah, we need to have something to solidify that. Who's the king? We should have a show.
Because everybody's the king of everything until it comes time to do some kingness. You know what I'm saying?
Like the top of each borough, and then from there, the top of the city. Who's the best? Who's your favorite rapper from Staten Island?
From Staten?
Yeah.
Personally, my favorite rapper is Tyrone Briggs. You know what I'm saying? And that's only because he opened up. All right, so I started like writing music around like 8 to 12 years old. But I was always doing like industry beats. I'll find them on YouTube, rip it, and like, you know, everybody goes in the beginning. And I didn't know how to get like beats made. Mind you, I know people that make beats. I know producers, but in my head it wasn't like, let me hit this dude up for a beat. was like, I'm gonna go on YouTube and rap on this Frank Ocean beat or something. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I went to the studio with Briggs that I was like, all right, I gotta step my game up. And then like we started doing songs together. He taught me how to rap fast. I never rap fast until I got on the song with him.
Really?
So like, and now it's like it's hard to turn off. So when I do,
that's interesting to hear you say taught you how to like you teach rap. Like in my head, rap ain't something like you either got it or you don't. Like you can't teach me how to rap and I'm gonna become a rapper. Like it's either something in my head, it's either something you got or you don't. Like I don't think it's something that you could really teach, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I meant rap. Like me personally, at that point in my life, I felt like I was just talking my truths.
Gotcha.
Like when I started rapping, I was going. My mom was getting beat at home, so it was just like my stepdad used to do MMA, so I was a little. And he's some big dude. It's like, all right, well, what can I do? I can't fight this dude. He'll kill me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was my release. I felt like I couldn't go tell my dad or tell somebody in school because then I'm putting myself, my sisters, and everybody in jeopardy. They take us out of the house. Now what's gonna happen to my mom?
True. Yeah.
So for me, it was
tough spot.
My escape. Let me just go vent on these songs. You know what I'm saying? And then I let my mom hear the first song I did. It was about what was going on. She started crying immediately, and she was like, "You should do something with this." And then I took it from there.
And how old are you?
This was 12 years old.
Wow.
So then I started linking with other people that made music. And then once I linked up with Briggs, like he was going like going crazy. And I'm just like, damn, like how could I can't do that. He's like, bro, you just got to find words that's easy for your, like the way you can rap fast and just make sure you enunciate. So it's not that I didn't know how to rap fast. I just didn't know how to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like he taught me how to do that because at that point I'm not rapping fast. Like the fastest I said like a double syllable word. That's about it. But now you put me in a booth where I need to rap fast on a song and I'm gonna rap fast. And people are like, how the hell did you do that?
You had to get on there, twist the shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fire though. That's fire. Yeah. When I look at it, like it's like you can't be like, oh, you can teach me how to rap. I mean, I know you're saying it in a different light, but when I heard it, I was like, teach how to rap. Like,
now you can teach people how to rap. There's classes to learn how to rap. They got schools and so to teach people how to rap because there's people that are like, okay, you're good at poetry, let's just say.
Got you.
And you want to make music. It's just about how you put in the bars together.
Right. I mean,
and the flow to it.
You've seen him do that song as a poem on MTV's Poetry, BET, whatever it was at the time.
So you can definitely teach somebody how to rap. It just, are they going to keep up with it because it was a taught thing?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now it's like you went to school, but are you going to pass the test?
Yep.
That kind of thing. Like,
Word.
I know people that can write crazy poems, but I'm like, yo, get on the song with me. And they'd be like, I can't get on the song, bro. You just wrote a whole poem that you can recite on this song. And they'll look at me like, no way. Give me the paper. I'll rap it. And they'll be like, how the hell did you do that? And I'm like, bro, it's just about how you're saying it and your flow and your melody to it. It's all the same thing. People that write movies, that's a talent.
For sure.
You can't sit there and write a whole 3-hour Titanic movie and think that that's not a talent. Can you write a movie for 3 hours?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That would be a challenge. What would be better if I wrote a song or if I wrote a script?
You know what I'm saying? But people don't think about it. People just, well, I got these ideas in my head and they just let it go dormant and go work for somebody else. Like, bro, if you're passionate and you have these ideas in your head, you got those ideas for a reason.
Yeah, you gotta go
maybe those ideas will make you go somewhere where you thought you couldn't go in life, period.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I put music on hold one time for about 4 or 5 years. People were hitting me up like, yo, I'll pay you for a feature. And I'm like, nah, I'm not focused on music. Like, I'm focused on the bag right now. And it's like, damn, bro, you really let music go like that. And even like people, like close people that I'm with, like Briggs and all of them, that, yo, let's do a song. I'm not making music right now. I literally put anybody that hit me up on hold, even if you were trying to pay me for a verse. 4 or 5 years, I was not doing it. It was not my thing. But when that first song came back, homeboy went to pay me, and like I went crazy on the song, and I was like, yo, bro, you don't even got to pay me. Thank you for taking me out of that place. I was
just happy to be there.
And he was like, you serious? And good thing, because he dropped the song on SoundCloud, and I was like, you just ruined a good song. Like, I didn't say ruin it, but like you just messed up a good song to put on SoundCloud when you could have made so much money off of this song.
Why SoundCloud? You don't get nothing?
He had the free one. Like you can make money on SoundCloud if you're paying for SoundCloud.
Got you.
But if you're not paying for it and you got that free trial version, you're not making nothing.
And if it's already on SoundCloud, you can't put it up to iTunes?
You can, but at that point, who's gonna pay for it? I got it for free on SoundCloud.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like I don't know. Like lately, I've been on this. I don't even care about the money. I'll drop songs for 99 cents, and people are still just streaming for free. And you get all these stats back at the end. They do it every quarter, so you get it in the end of 3 months, end of 4 months. And I look and I'm just like, yo, bro, it doesn't matter what you change the price to. People are corny. And the people that usually buy music are women. Men usually stream it for free. So you got to find like songs that women can relate to. A lot of my purchases came from women.
Really?
But a lot of my streams and listens came from men. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And it's crazy. People don't think like that. But it's like, as an artist, you got to look at what's working for you and what's not working for you. People don't look at none. Like I'll ask people
I never
the
even
stats.
thought of that though. Like, because I just App Music, I pay my subscription. I never even think to like go to iTunes and like, you know what I'm saying?
And me in the beginning, I didn't. And then what I did was one day I was in a studio session. Mike Loco was there, and he said something about like, if God forbid I die today, right? If I'm not paying that yearly annual subscription for the what I use for distribution for music, they take it off. So if you didn't buy the song, you're not gonna have that song regardless if it's on your playlist or not. Once they take it down, it's off. It'll skip that song.
Gotcha.
So there's songs that I've done with people I've purchased, obviously, but everybody else is like, yo, how do you have that song? Like every time I go to play it, it doesn't play. I'm like, because you didn't buy it. I buy it, and it doesn't even matter. I buy all my people's music, but even if you're not my people and I'm on the song, I'm still gonna buy it, even though I have the free copy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So if I show you my purchase music, you be like, damn, he really only got his mans on. I'm not buying none of these mainstream art. They have enough money. But my people, I spend $10 on your project. I spend $1 on your song. I spend $1.30 on your song because you can only put it if it's not 10 minutes. $1.30 is the most. $1.29. So it's like you're only getting cents off of that because then everybody's taking their.
Of course.
So if it's $1, you're probably gonna get like 5, 10 cents, 12 cents off that whole purchase, stream, or whatever. But it's your song,
right? George, you have the the credits over?
Yeah, everything. If you don't have everything on your music, then
you own all like masters and shit. Like
everything. I'm not trying to give nobody that. Like that's me listening to Jay-Z, me listening to Nipsey Hussle. It's like you need to own everything that you put your name on. If not, then you just doing it and somebody else is making money off of you. So now you work for somebody again.
Now can you get like your stuff used in like movies and stuff?
You gotta. So I'm not gonna give everybody the sauce, but if you want sauce, you can holler at me off air. But there's people that you can there's ways you can pitch your music. So you pitch your music to. All right, there's movies. If there's it's action movies. I'm gonna pitch a song that has like an action type vibe where you can use this for music, like commercials, something that's commercial that has a repetitive thing that can use for commercial. Like Tyrone Briggs is in. He was in WrestleMania. He was in SummerSlam. He was on the road to WrestleMania, Monday Night Football, NCAA, NBA. And he has commercial music. And it's crazy because the same people that was in our circle was giving him crap about making these commercial music because he's a rapper.
Right.
But then when he started making commercial music, everybody's like, oh, why you doing this? It's not you. You know how to rap.
Sometimes, right? They're like
everybody, though. And I'm like, yo, bro, don't listen. And at this point, like, this is when I did the break. So I'm like, yo, don't listen to none of these people, bro. If you feel this is going to feed you and feed your kids, do what's best for you. Forget about what your mans are saying. Your man don't put no money towards your bills. Your man don't pay nothing that goes towards your kids. So
right.
Who cares what your mans are saying? Your mans be the closest haters. Everybody that hates on you, and people, you can look at the statistics. Anybody that hates on you, it never comes from somebody you don't know. It's always somebody that, and it usually be the closest people to you that hate on you.
Especially if you're from Staten Island. Especially if you're from Staten Island.
Staten Island is a different animal. It's just like, how can you hate? How can you hate on people that like came here to push you? Like it doesn't make sense. It's like instead of so down south is the perfect example. Everybody down south, if they see a rising person, they working with that person. No payments, like everything is free. They shoot the videos for free, do the song for free, studio time. Everything is free. And I got that from the 2 Chainz. Like the next artist that pops up in Atlanta, we all gonna work with him. That's how you're supposed to do it. In Staten Island, they'll see somebody rising. This person's good. Oh, I'm hating on him. He's trash. He can't do this. He can't. And then instead of
that's
moving,
why Atlanta has been nonstop producing artists for the last 25 years.
And New York can never get there until they start. Like Brooklyn does it. majority of Brooklyn, you'll see 5E, you'll see Casanova, you'll see Fabulous, you'll see all these people. All are in the same circle, and they all pushing each other. Oh, he got a project. Oh, he got a single. He got this dropping. He got this. Staten Island doesn't do that.
No, not at all.
The Bronx don't do that.
No, not at all.
Manhattan don't do that.
Crazy.
But Staten Island is the worst because everybody want to be the king of Staten Island. Like, okay, bro, there's more to the world than Staten Island. And if everybody moves Staten Island versus the world, then it'd be way better. But everybody moves Staten Island versus Staten Island. That's why Staten Island don't be having nothing.
That's why I want to do a compilation of all Staten Island artists, like a mixtape of all Staten.
That'd be lit.
Fire.
That'd be stupid lit. And the problem with that is, like, even if you do a compilation where it's like you get certain people from different groups and you put them in the same room, yo, who likes this beat? Who likes that beat? At the end of the day, you're gonna still hear Staten Island versus Staten Island on these songs because it's like, yo, bro, why is it so hard to just be us versus everybody else? And it's like, well, I'm the king of Staten Island, or I'm the best in Staten Island. You can stay on Staten Island, bro. You never did a show off the island. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like doing these shows. Like, people like, yo, you traveled all these places. Yeah, I'll go to Massachusetts, drive 4 hours to do a show. Because I'll go to Massachusetts. I did a show in Massachusetts in this famous spot over there. It's called Geraldine's. First off, I was not expecting the spot to be this big. Like, it was a big, big spot. It's like famous people perform there.
Up.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a SOBs type vibe in Massachusetts.
Got you.
So I went there 3 deep. Me, my boy, and this dude that's like, he wants to be my manager. We working on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I went there 3 deep. At the end of that show, I got 96 followers. Everybody that was in that building that performed, and a few of their people, 96 followers from one show.
That's why it's worth it.
You know what I'm saying? People are like, I'm gonna go to do this Staten Island show. Staten Island is this big. We all know somebody that knows somebody that knows us. Like, I knew Ant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we all are I don't even want to say 7 degrees separation, because Staten Island is way smaller than that. Probably like 2 degrees of separation. Somebody that you know knows that same person.
Exactly.
And instead of using that to, like, you know what? Maybe if I make this, they'll share it with their people and it'll grow the same way like we met. You know what I'm saying? It's way easier that way.
Definitely.
But Staten Island don't work that way. At the end of the show, you say, yo, my IG is blah, 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 blah. Maybe you'll get 1 follower, 2 followers. I literally go to these different shows in Jersey, the Bronx, Manhattan, and I'm leaving there with minimum 12, 13 new followers that are actively going to follow me and like my stuff and like what I've seen people that did a show that I met twice. They're both from the Bronx, actually. Shout out to Killer and shout out to Bella B. They both just dropped projects. Fire. And they share my stuff more than my people share it.
Right.
I just met this. Maybe this is the third, fourth show that I met them at.
Like you said, the closest ones to you is the biggest haters.
And it doesn't make sense to me.
No.
And then I did a show, that same show that I did. Now I'm talking to the promoter, and she's like, yo, you know, it's crazy. I've been wanting to work with you. And I'm like, I mean, we've been following each other for years, but we just started working with each other now, like a payment type. Like, I'm getting paid to do shows.
Right.
She's like, it's crazy because the people in we had no conversation about this before. It's the same night I just finished performing. She's like, it's crazy because I've been wanting to work with you, but your people were the ones telling me not to work with you. And I'm like, my people? Like, she's like, yeah, the people that you be like posting up on your stories, and all those people behind your back are telling me that I shouldn't work with you. And the only one that told me I should work with you was Mike Loco. And I was just like, that's crazy. Like, so my people are hating on me.
Yo.
Like, and these are people that I call my brothers, come to my house, ate food at my house.
Stopping you from getting a bag.
Now you messing with my bread? Why? You're not active. You're not working with this person. You're not doing these shows.
Just hating just to hate.
What sense is that made? That's what I'm saying. This is Staten Island stuff. Like, I don't care about, I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. I don't care about none of these Staten Island rappers because none of them pay my bills. None of them reached out to me to do features with me. Anybody that you heard me do a feature from Staten Island, I reached out to them. Any feature I've ever done on Staten Island. None of them ever reached out to me. I reached out to every single one of them, and I always show love. If you got a project and you inbox me, I'm going to share it. And what I like about the people that really sincerely mess with me, I don't send my music. I don't tag people. You see me tag you? No, I don't tag people on my music. If you like the song, you're genuinely going to share it because of the energy that I give you when you see me. It's never no hating vibes. I'm always trying to help somebody get to the next bag. If you need a connect and I got the connect, I'm gonna give it to you. I don't want to be the middleman. There's people that have connects, that can help elevate
They
people's
don't wanna
career, and
share
they're
it.
not giving that connect up for nothing, and they're not even using it.
Crazy.
And 2 Chainz said that, yes, he was like, I still got the connects number just in case I need it, and I'm not giving that up.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like, just
smart.
in case I need it. But he knows that he might need it again. These people don't even use these connects.
Yeah.
Like, I know people that Mex Media, he been putting people, shout out to Mex, he been putting like a lot of artists, like he put CJ out there, like DJ Stacks, like people from that, like really putting people in position to win, like with Drewski and Hot 97 and all these people, Nems.
We've been up here a few times, not on my show, but
Not for sure. And Nems and all of them. Like he put a lot of people in good positions, but I know people that personally know Mex that still won't, like me and Mex follow each other, but they won't put me in the same room as Mex. Like, why, bro? Like, why are you not inviting me to these events that Mex is at?
and
why
what
you not?
worse that happened? A song will come out of it.
A song, like I'm a pop. Like my whole, I listen to people when they talk. This is my biggest like flaw. I mean, it's not a flaw to some people, but for me, it's a flaw. When we're in a room or in a studio session, and you hear the other artists talking about, yo, me, I, there's nothing coming out of this session. It's all about him and what he's gonna do with this. He's not trying to help you elevate. He's not trying to benefit you. It has nothing to do with you. So when I'm in the studio and some people be like, yo, you've been mad quiet, I'm just listening to the lingo in the room, so I know if I'm ever coming in this room again, or you're gonna have to pay me next time to come in this room, because it's different. Like now you wasting my time. Like I said, I got a wife, I got kids, I got work, I got my own business. So for me now, my time costs money. So if you're not gonna pay me for my time and I'm not winning nothing out of this, you're wasting my time.
Definitely.
You need a verse? Send me. I could do it from my crib. I could send you the verse and fly to whoever's gonna engineer it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you literally meet me in the studio with you, that means you need my face there for something. You gotta pay me. My boss, when he called me, he gotta pay me. He know as soon as I walk out my house, I'm clocking in.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So don't sit here and use. That's what people do. They use people. If you're gonna use somebody, like I know a lot of people use each other. That's fine. If you're gonna use somebody, use them to the point where it benefits both of you, not just you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be the person that, like I said, you got 100 followers and now you calling me, oh, I need a feature. Yo, bro, I got 5,000 plus followers. And I'm pretty sure the 100 that follow you, majority of them follow me. So you're not giving me anything. You have to give me some collateral, bro.
Right.
I'm losing on this deal. And then I got to give you time. I really don't like this beat. Now I got to sit here and write to this beat for however long it takes me to get something for this beat. Then go record it, then fly it to you, then get it engineered, because I don't like the way your engineers. And that's the only person you use, rather than, you know what? It's a music industry. Let me find other people that do the same thing. So just in case this one person can't do it, I got other people that can do it. But people don't think like that.
No, definitely not. Definitely not, especially today.
And that's why I like Off the Island. Off the Island, bro, you know how people hit me up from like the city or from the Bronx or Brooklyn or Jersey, and they're like, yo, how much you charge for a feature? That's how they start the conversation. How much you charge for a feature?
That's how the conversation should be started.
Staten Island, yo, bro, I need a feature. Yo, bro, I got the song. I think we would sound good on. Bro, there was no start to make me intrigued to even. I always say send it, but it's like you're not intriguing me to want to do this song.
Right.
And then they be like, yo, you got that song yet? Yo, bro, you didn't even cut me no money. Like now you rushing my time, and you're not even sending a bag. So what are you rushing me for? Like, and then I'll do it. And they won't even drop the song for like 2-3 months. So what you rushing me for? Like you made it seem like you was dropping the song next week.
Game's twisted, yo.
But that's only in Staten Island. Because every other borough, Jersey, people even Florida, the first words out their mouth is, I know you charge for features. How much do you charge? And that's how the conversation starts.
But that should be the first question. How much is for features?
Never in Staten Island, bro. You'll have people that big names on Staten Island. I'm not even gonna say names. Big names on Staten Island that'll hit you up like, yo, how much? I mean, not even how much. Let's do a song. I got a song we could do. Bro, where's the bag talk? But then if you hit that same, those big people, when you hit them like, yo, I need a feature. Oh, I charge X, Y, and Z. Bro, you was just in my inbox asking me for a feature. You wasn't saying you was trying to cut me a check. So how is this working?
Yeah, it's people are funny.
And then even the producers on Staten Island, the people that make beats on Staten Island, how do you want to work this? Oh, you got to buy the beat. All right, so if I buy this beat up front, I just want you to know you're not getting no credits on my project. It's going to say produced by, and I'm keeping 100% of these royalties.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I feel like
if you bought the beat, yeah.
And then the problem with those people that produce it, they want 50%. Like, bro, if you want 50%, I'm not buying this beat, and we can go half on that because you're gonna get royalties off of everything that even if this song pops.
With like a big like a Dre or Diddy beat, have it whoever like a bigger beat like that, like.
Well, I know
I paid and they get their royalty.
It depends on the person and their like. I did
right?
I rewatched DJ Khaled's Drink Champs from when the pandemic first started. He did it.
Oh, him with the gloves on.
Yeah. So he was saying he don't charge nobody for beats. If he calls them, is your beat. When you send it back, we do splits on the royalties, so everybody gets paid. So he don't charge, and that's DJ Khaled, bro.
That's smart.
He's worth money.
And he's doing that for everybody.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
and he's a known artist.
He don't have to do that.
He can charge 20 grand for a beat if he wants.
He don't
you know
have to do that. Word.
He gives it to them for free, and they make money on the royalties together.
That's why he's so loved.
The producers out here is like, yo, bro, you haven't even worked with anybody that's in the mainstream. So how you trying to charge $800 a beat, $600 a beat for what?
You ain't got no credibility.
And then you want 50%.
People don't even know your name yet.
So I gotta pay you $800, and then you're gonna get 50% off royalties of whatever this. So the song pops. I just paid you $800, and now you about to get another.
Yeah, sure.
Nah, it's crazy to me. I'm saying like, so everybody that's on here that was watching or you watching, I'm gonna keep the video up. But if you in my inbox and you need my face to be wherever you at, make sure you asking me about a bag first, bro. Like, don't. My time is worth money. I pull up to spots like out of the love for people a lot, majority of the time, but I'm done with the free stuff. Like if you need a verse, send $100, send $150. I got you. But if you out here and you trying to do stuff for free, like the free stuff finished. Like I'm not giving nobody more free. I done free. Free don't feed my kids or pay my bills. And you need me to drive. Gas ain't cheap. I gotta drive to your studio session. Gas ain't cheap.
I live in Jersey. Gas is not cheap in Jersey anymore. So don't even go over the bridge to get gas no more.
And that's the majority of the times we on Staten Island. The Staten Island artists will have me go to a studio in Brooklyn. So now I gotta pay tolls and gas, and you're not trying to compensate me.
Bay Street, bro. I thought Bay Street had studios. I thought like we were good years
There's
ago.
Mad studios on Staten Island. People are just cheap. They don't want to invest in themselves or their craft. They're just cheap, bro.
I guess it's a lot to do with. You can do this shit at home now too. Right?
Yeah, but they don't even want to do that. They don't want to. So for me, when the pandemic hit, every single studio that I went to, I know we're closing, we can't do it. So I was talking to my artist. She was like, why don't we just make a studio here? I didn't even think of that. You're right. We bought a mic, we bought the sound pad, we bought everything I purchased. The last 4 albums and all the singles that you heard in the past 2 years since the pandemic, everything has been recorded in my crib.
Big Step was recorded in the crib?
In the crib.
Dope.
I did it at that session. I didn't like the way it sounded because of the mic that they had. I got an expensive mic. I got the same mic that Tupac used to use.
Gotcha.
So I didn't like the way it sounded.
Specific mic that he liked to use when he recorded.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I didn't like that one. So I went home, recorded it, and then I sent it to get mixed.
Gotcha.
You know
I
forgot what it's called. It's literally it's a silver mic and it has like a gold. The top is gold.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like a gold circle. But
you built the booth with I
got a stand that has a pattern booth wrapped around it, and then I have a whole wall insulated like this, so it's in the corner. Everything's out of the way.
You don't even gotta go. You could charge people to come record your crib.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I don't want people in my crib.
Nah, I feel that.
I mean, listen. A lot of the features that I do, like if I rock with you and I don't mind you being in my crib, a lot of the features that I do, we do it in my crib. So I don't want to go to. We paying for studio time, and I know a lot of people they get like. It's when it comes time to record is when you start freezing up. You can have this. I rap this 20 times on the way here. Now you in front of people. Somebody else is recording you. That's when you start to freeze up because now it's like, damn, I got this right before. Why I can't do it now? So for me, it's like go to the crib, bro.
Yeah,
it's free. You don't got to worry about if you take 500 takes. It don't matter. I'm recording you, so you can take as many takes as you want.
Yep.
I did a Spanish song. The Spanish song I did. It took me 4 hours to record just to get the enunciations of each Spanish word right.
You don't speak Spanish fluently?
I'm good at understanding. My family's from Puerto Rico. So like they all speak Spanish. When I go to Puerto Rico, they'll talk to me in Spanish and I respond in English. And they're like, well, why you don't speak Spanish? It's not that I don't feel comfortable. It's just I know how y'all talk about the people that don't speak Spanish, that are Spanish fluently. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mira este gringo and all this stuff. Like, that's cool. That's fine. I'm American. I'll be Boricua American. I'm fine with that. Like, I don't care to really tap into that. But I noticed that a lot of the Spanish people gravitate towards the Spanish music that I do. And it's like, I do Spanglish sometimes to keep both people intertwined. But I need to do more Spanish music. If there's any Spanish writers out there and you want to write these Spanish songs for me, I'm with that. I don't got a problem making a Spanish album. I don't got a problem doing any of that.
Well, you already got the relationship with Capone. Nori speaks Spanish, bro.
Nori speaks fake Spanish. He's New Eurekan too. You know what I'm saying?
Because he did the reggaeton for the
he's the one that started it over here.
You know?
He brought the reggaeton over here, and then that's what made him blow up. Like even CJ. CJ did that Spanish song with El Alfa.
Right.
And then after that, he went crazy. He got Farruko. He got what's his dude's name? Anuel, Osuna, all these he's hanging out with Bad Bunny, driving Bugattis. You know what I'm saying? Like once you switch to that Spanish money, the Spanish money is different. You know what I'm saying? Because
fans really support
them women. They buy music, they buy merch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The dudes are still streaming or whatever, but they'll buy merch at least.
Word.
But Spanish people really support. So I literally want to do that. But for me, like it takes me a while to like flip what I want to say and write it in Spanish because I'm not fluent in Spanish. So I got to call somebody like, how do you say this? And then try to finesse how I'm saying it so it matches the flow. And
right.
That's too much for me. If somebody wants to write Spanish for me, listen, I'll take that all day and give you points on the project. I don't care. I don't care about people say, oh, having a writer sucks. And I want writers. It gives me more time to focus on other things. Listen, if you want to write music for me or you want to write, if you can write, listen, write it for me. I'll pay you to write. I've paid so Bree Cruz, my female artist, she raps and sings, but she can come up with a hook like this.
Really?
Bro, 10, 15 minutes, the hook is done. So I did a song. I sent my input on the song. And it was all right. But she was like, yo, listen, I think you should do this. She wrote a whole hook. And I liked her hook better. So I was like, you know, I'm going to send you some money. So I sent her some bread. Right? She's like, you don't have to send me no money. I'm like, yo, bro, you just wrote a hook for me. I'm going to send you some money. So I sent her the bread, but she's going to get points on that song. And she's not even on the song.
I mean, that's good business.
That's how it should be.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like there's songs I've written. I've ghost wrote for a lot of people. And I've gotten paid to ghost write for people that went mainstream. And they've gotten signed the deals. And I didn't even get a point on the project. I did it like a dummy. I was doing, oh yeah, the one time, yeah, $300, $300. In my head, you just made bread off of me.
Like in
300
situations like that, do you go over any paperwork? Do you have somebody to go over any paperwork?
Before, no. Now, yeah. If I'm writing, not Warner, might have been Sony Red. Sony Red hit me up. They wanted a single deal. So I was like, all right, let me listen to they was like, yo, we'll give you 5 bands it was started with. And I was like, 5 bands for a single deal. I'll do it for free, but 5 bands, it sounds good, right? So I started reading the paperwork. They wanted me to do a single for 5 bands. Then they raised it to 10 when they seen I didn't respond. But I'm not the one that's going to take the single. So now I'm writing it. I'm going to record a reference track. And they're going to go and give it to, let's just say, like a French Montana or give it to somebody else. Y'all giving me 10 bands. Y'all about to give it to a mainstream artist that's going to make millions of dollars. And you trying to give me 10 bands, no credits on the project. So it's not even going to say written by me.
That's fucked up.
And
fuck that label.
$10,000. Hell no.
Fuck
That's
that
a dub.
label, yo. Fuck that.
That's a super dub.
Yeah, hell no. That's bad business.
Then like those media people that reach out to, like Funk Flex had hit me up. Oh, would you do a verse for how much you charge for verses, and would you do a verse for over? I think it was like 1,000 or 5,000 because we're looking for somebody to do 2 verses. Funk Flex, I'd gladly take the $1,000. I do it for free.
Words flex.
But now when you're trying to, all right, well then send this payment, and I'm just like, bro, you haven't sent me a beat. You haven't sent me a place to record. So you want me to send you $2,500?
That sounds like a Ponzi. That's
what it says. Exactly what it sounds like. Yeah. You want me to send you bread for what if you trying to pay me for a verse?
Nah,
it don't make sense. I'll give you anybody out there that's asking, listen, I don't got a problem doing verses for people, especially if I'm going to get something out of it. But if you have the funds, stop being cheap, bro. I'm not charging you 10 grand for a verse, 5 grand for a verse, $1,000 for a verse, unless your pockets is big and you really don't got nothing. Listen, I'll give you 3 verses for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I'll show up for the video for free. I do all of that. So when you do a song with me, I'm pulling up for the video if you want to do a video. I'm giving you the verse. I'm sending you mix files. I'm sending you everything, whatever you want, I'm sending it. A lot of these artists, when you work with them, they don't do that. I did that song with Jay Mills. He sent me his verse already mixed, and the file was done. So they had to adjust my vocals to reach his because he sent me the file just like that. No stems, no nothing. And I'm like, damn, that's trash, bro. I just paid you $3,000.
Word. Bad business.
Yeah, super bad business.
Yeah,
and I was just like, yeah, that's corny because I grew up listening to him. I didn't think that the business, and that's how I learned the industry was real different after that.
When the game said what he said, this shit is fake.
Bro, I'm on vacation. The project's supposed to drop, I think 2 weeks after. I'm on vacation, and he's on my first album. The project's supposed to drop. So this is when he just got verified. Jay Mills just got verified. He goes, yo, I need, because when you have a mainstream artist, they have to okay it for you to put the song out. Right. So it go like something goes to their email. This person has you on a song. You got all you have to do is literally okay it, right? Homeboy charged me another, I think it was $300 to $500 just to okay it.
Fuck
after I paid you, mind you, I'm on vacation with my family now.
That's fucked up, yo.
When I tell you, I was at the beach. I was pissed, and it was just like my wife's like, just calm down. You know what I'm saying? If it's supposed to work out, it'll work out. And I was just like, that's still corny, bro. Like I'm on vacation, took my kids out, like we're out, and it's like, oh, you want to pay you more just to say okay?
Fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, like that helped me. I'm not salty about it. Like I said what I had to say about it before. Like we had exchanged some words, and at the end of the day, it was either I'm sending the bread to put this out, or I just wasted X amount of dollars on this verse to not put it out.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ante up the bread. I'm not cheap about my, like if I want something, you guys, then this is probably my biggest toxic trait. When I want something that has to do like personal, like there's two things I don't care about money on: food, and if I want something. I don't care how much it costs. If I want it, I'm going to get it. If it's 5 bands, if it's $5, I'm buying it. You know what I'm saying? My wife hates it. So like I'll go spend $800 on a pair of shoes because I want them. I don't care if they cost $800. I want them, so I'm gonna spend $800.
Right.
When we go out to eat, oh, the steak is $125. I want that steak, so I'm gonna spend $125.
Gotcha.
People will be like, "Oh no, it's not in my budget." So why you want to live your life that way? You can die tomorrow.
Right.
You want to die tomorrow, not having what you want in life, or you want to be like, say, listen, I bought it. I bought the steak. I ate it. I bought the sneakers. I got them. I wore them one day and I died the next day. At least you had that joy of having what you wanted before you left.
For sure.
And people don't see it that way. They're like, well, I'm gonna put money away for a rainy day. That was the biggest saying growing up, right? You know what's crazy? People don't think this way. When you put money away for a rainy day, you get more rainy days.
Shit.
Your tire will pop, the windshield will get cracked, an unexpected bill will pop up, and that's because you putting money away for a rainy day. But if you
like the universe, yo, you putting out there,
you're putting it out there. I'm putting money for a rainy day. All right, so here's some rainy days. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. Here's some rainy days.
That's a fact. Yeah.
But if you putting money away for like things that you want, or like something that's good, like to feed your passion or feed your soul, you're gonna get more of that. So you'll get when we linked up, everything was like going perfect. Like I was just putting out, I told you when I got here, I'm cutting out toxic people, negativity. Everything just started to align. Where Capone hits me up, yo, come out for my birthday. I can't say no. Right. Capone just called my phone and told me to come out for his birthday, so I'm gonna go.
Of course.
Immediately, call my barber. Hey, I know it's last minute. I need a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like, it worked out. Yo, come in right now. Somebody canceled. Everything, like when everything's supposed to line up, it lines up. People just focus on the bad. When you so focus on the bad, you're not looking at solutions. So now you just focus on the bad. More bad's gonna come. What you focus on expands. So if you focused on, I got this problem, but how can I solve this problem? Now you're thinking of solutions. So now all the solutions are going to come for you to solve that problem.
Exactly.
But people don't think that way. It's so easy to focus on the negativity that we forget about the positive.
Definitely. Yep. It's crazy, man. Crazy world we living in these days.
For sure.
Yo, it's about that time. I appreciate you joining me today, my man.
I appreciate you having me. Listen, if you need me next Sunday, I'm outside. You know the vibe.
I don't know. Boogz might be he might be in Russia next week. I don't know where he's going. So I'll usually end it off for the track. What do we want to hear?
A matter of fact, I'm gonna do something different. I don't even want one of my tracks. We could play
whatever you want, Mo.
We could play the Emily Murray. It's called "Taking Me Back." It's a good vibe feel to it. So the listeners could catch a vibe on the way out.
Taking it back.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right, Emily Murray, Taking It Back.
We outside.
Boogz. Happy birthday, Boogz, wherever the fuck you are.
Facts. Happy birthday, Brody.
Hi, yo.
We outside.
I got the power. You can't have it. You can't have it no more. I remember when I would always let sin win, forgetting the power from within my soul. I would always second guess, keeping me from my success, letting the thoughts get the best of me. Now it's time. I'm taking back what's mine. Can you see it? I'm taking it back. I lost control. You can't have it. You can't have it no more. I'm taking it back. I got the power. You can't have it. You can't have it no more. Taking it back. I lost control. You can't have it. You can't have it no more. Taking it back. I got the power. You can't have it. You can't have it no more. Now these feelings and these thoughts, so they can't define my world. Those lies and that false talk away. Owning my own life, got to come with sacrifice. They ain't taking away this light from me. Yeah. Now it's time. I'm taking